Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Baldur's Gate 3. How is everybody doing tonight? Give me a shout out if you are in live chat. I see Disney's already there. Hello Disney, hi. I am just throwing a little asterisk slash disclaimer out at the very start of stream. I'm kind of running on like 4 hours of sleep today, and I'm okay. I actually went and tried to take a nap before stream, but I did. Do you guys ever do that thing where you're like, I'm gonna take a nap, and so you like go into a dark room and you like bring your phone in there with you, and you like set an alarm on your phone for like an hour or like 2 hours or whatever, however long you want to take your nap. And then you proceed to just spend the next hour or two worrying about the fact that you have an alarm that'll go off in a specific amount of time, and then you don't, like, actually nap at all. That's basically what I did. So, like, I sort of rested. Like, I went in there and I rested, but I did not actually sleep. So, I'm still pretty tired. But hey, look. Look who I have to help me along on my journey today. I have our good old friend, Dr. P, as Pat wants to say. I don't think that's gonna stick, Pat. I think Dr. P makes it sound like you're drinking pee from, like, maybe a doctor. And honestly, maybe that's some of y'all's thing. Maybe you want a doctor to pee directly into your mouth, but I'm sure not one of those people. Day is also here, and Justin's also here. Hello, Justin and Day. How are you guys? How are you, friends? Disney says, I have definitely taken a nap, quote-unquote, like that before. Or, like, those naps that leave you more tired than you were before. Oh my god, isn't that just like every nap? Has anyone actually successfully taken a nap that has, like, rejuvenated them? Like, that's not a thing. That's, like, a lie. That's what they tell you. Like, literally, I'm pretty sure they wrote, like, a fairy tale about that one. That's, like, just a myth. It was, like, Goldilocks and the nap that actually rejuvenated her. I'm pretty sure that's... Or, like, the princess and the nap... No, I don't know. I was gonna try to do one off the Princess and the Pea, but then it just... Well, the Princess and the Dr. P. I don't know. Now I'm just saying loopy things. I feel like the further we go into this stream, the weirder my brain is gonna get, so everyone just kind of, like, buckle down for God knows what I'm gonna say tonight. David is here. Hello, David. David says those are the worst kind of nap. They're the only kind of nap. For me anyway. And why do I, like, the thing is I've done it so many times now, you'd think that I would be like, I would catch on to my own lie, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, I'm totally just gonna go nap for like an hour or two. Like, this has happened so many times that you'd think I would have just stopped trying by now, but like, I guess there's just this little part in the back of my brain that's like, but maybe it'll happen this time. Maybe this time will be different. Am I in a abusive relationship with my own brain? I think I might be. Justin is here, and oh yeah, we already knew Justin was here. Justin says none that I can remember. Oh, a nap that you've taken that's actually rejuvenated you? Yeah, because it's a lie. It's a lie that has been perpetuated by the man to bring you down. The man wants to control you and tell you that like, rejuvenating naps are actually a thing when they're not. It's to, like, I don't know, sell product placement or corrupt government. Like, I don't know, what other tinfoil words can I throw out right now? Pat's here! Pat says, and wait for it, yo. Hi, Pat, how are you doing tonight? Everyone's in here. Oh god, you guys showed up for, like, the poopiest stream. I'm gonna be, like, half asleep today. Can we just do a stream where I just sleep for 3 hours? Would that be cool? Can I just sleep for 3 hours? It's like the lie of saying you're going to go to bed early, which inevitably leads to going to bed even later than usual. Oh my god, that's just like every night for me. I'm like, I'm not gonna go to bed at 4 a.m. tonight, and then literally 5 a.m. rolls around and I'm like, fuck. But I'm like, why am I even surprised? Like, why am I surprised? I guess I'm not. I'm not surprised, I'm just disappointed. So last time on Baldur's Gate 3, and I don't know, maybe I can blame last night's stream for this, because we streamed for 5 hours. We literally streamed for 5 hours. A lot happened in the game. We stormed Moonrise Towers. We freed the Night Song. The Night Song helped us defeat Ketheric Thorm. Ketheric Thorm had 10 billion phases to his fight. The last one, which culminated in him fusing with / becoming the, like, avatar of Merkel, the god of bones. First of all, why isn't it something cool like the god of death? It's like the god of bones. I guess the three of, like, it's like the god of murder. I should probably try to learn this stuff, right? The god of murder, the god of bones, and the god of... What was the last one? What was the last really bad thing? There was, like, one other thing, obviously. I can't remember. It was, like, the god of chewing with your mouth open or something like that. And I think together they are, like, the trinity of death or something. So, I don't know. Lots of lore stuff happened. We found out that the Absolute... So anytime the woman voice has been talking to us throughout the game, it's basically been the Elder Brain. Which is... not like... I don't really feel like that is the biggest shock. I mean, I didn't expect it to just be a brain, but I sort of expected it to be some kind of illithid thing. Illithid. I've been saying illithid again, haven't I? I've been saying it for a while now, too. It's illithid. Illithid. I hate that word, because really, I feel like illithid rolls off the tongue better, but the game says it illithid. Which to me just sounds like the word illicit. Illicit and illicit, illithid and illicit sound way too similar. So I think that's another reason why my brain wants to say it the other way, but whatever. I thought it was gonna be like, you know, a tentacly person, but instead it's just like a big brain, which is like, cool, I guess. No need to flex on us, bro. We see how big your brain is, but I don't know. But today we're going to Baldur's Gate, maybe. I don't know. I did not do a long rest at the end of last night's stream, so the first thing we need to do today is... Well, the first thing we're going to do is talk to some NPCs, and then we're going to long rest, and then maybe we're going to talk to some more NPCs, depending on if they have new things to say. Here's another thing I wanted to do at the start of stream. I did notice that we got a moon lantern from Ketheric Thorm's office. I think that... First of all, why does this guy have an office? He's like an avatar of death, but like, you know, he's also got to like do paperwork and stuff. So, but there was a moon lantern in there, and moon lanterns have pixies in them, do they not? Do they not? So, like, if this has a pixie in it, can I free the pixie like how I did with the other moon lantern? I mean, honestly, it doesn't... I don't know. Like, how did I do this before? Can I throw it on the ground and break it or something? Like, is there just not a pixie in this one? Is the pixie in there, but, like, it's dead? It's deaded now, and I can't do anything. Can I throw this? Can I throw this at Volo? Oh my god, can I kill Volo with the... Hold on. Hold on. Look. Look, I just want to try, okay? No harm ever came out of just trying things, except maybe to Volo. Will this... Is this gonna kill him?
Hope this ends well.
Oh my god! I'm in combat with everybody. Okay, we're reloading.
Breathe deep and move.
Whoopsie. I don't know what I expected. Honestly, I expected Volo to die. I expected Volo to just die, and everybody to be like, well, guess that's an unfortunate accident that just happened and wasn't completely deliberate. But instead, everybody took it real personally. Wow. Disney says, just think of the word illicit. That's pronounced the same. Yeah, but that's already a word. And illicit is a made-up word that they could have made not sound like the word that already exists. I'm just saying. David says, he accepts questions from the junior absolute from 3 to 5. Oh. Wait, who's the junior absolute? If the big brain is the absolute, then who's the junior one? Disney says, my brother Blade warned me about that. You have to be careful when you throw the ball to play fetch. Are you serious? You started a war in your camp because, well, your brother started a war in his camp because he threw a ball, like playing fetch? Oh my god. Well, I mean, at least now we know. So what do I do with this moon lantern? I guess I'm just sending it to camp, because it's just weighing me down right now. And then also we have this crumpled note, which just says, I love you from Iz to Papa. I kind of have this because I am hoping that it will trigger some kind of special dialogue with Isabel, but we'll see. And Disney says, no, I didn't. He just told me to be careful. Well, yeah. He did it, right?
The shadows are lifted. Finally, we can breathe free.
Okay, so Will, what do we got going on here? The Absolute's cult has Ravengard. Why don't you just say your father? Like, why is this such a formal conversation? He is Will's dad. Where will they take him?
Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander, my father.
Okay.
The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpoled Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
I did kind of forget that Duke Ravengard was the leader of the Flaming Fists. I did forget that momentarily, actually. What do you know about Gortash and Orin?
Orin? I'd never heard tell of. But Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
Yeah, probably. It sounds like their endgame. Mizora said you can say what led to your pact in exile. It's time I know the whole truth. So did you guys do it? Did you stick your horn in her hell crater? Oh god. Oh no. Can I take it back? Can I take back the thing that I just said? Please?
Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
Wait. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it? Wait, why are you answering a question with a question, sir? This is not how this was supposed to go. I'd give my life if it meant keeping the residents safe. I wouldn't give up my soul if that's what you're getting at. The place could burn to cinder for all I care. I wouldn't give up my soul. I mean, that is just a genuinely honest answer. I would not give up my soul. Sorry. Sorry, Disney, David, Day, Pat, Justin, anybody who's in here. If we were all in a building together and it was burning down and the only way to save y'all was to make a pact with the devil and sell my soul, I would just climb out True to Winda and leave all you to die. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm not giving up my soul. That's like, I only have one of them, and I don't have any extras in my basement, so...
It is. And I did. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke, and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the Cult of the Dragon made its move.
The Cult of the Dragon.
Oh, I succeeded religion for once.
Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit the world. Others worship
I'm sorry.
the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
I've heard the name Tiamat before, but I have no idea where I have heard that name from. Maybe in this game, but probably not. I feel like I've heard this in other... I feel like I've heard Tiamat in, like, other games, other media, other just shite, you know? The Cult of the Dragon. First of all, can we also talk about how they're like, undead dragons are going to take over the world? Like, go smoke another one, please, whoever thinks that. Like, I want those pot brownies that you're chomping on. The Cult of the Dragon had infiltrated Baldur's Gate to what end? The Grand Duke left a mere boy in charge? That can't have gone well. Or nod and let Will continue his story. Let's just nod.
A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
Ooh, cutscene. Allow Will to share his memory with you. Use your words, Will, and leave my mind alone. No, we're gonna do the cutscene.
In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth.
Wait, am I not getting a cutscene? She's just gonna talk about it anyway?
First softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. As the maelstrom howls, Mizura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
So you just blindly trusted a
She
devil?
read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
Surely Mizora doesn't care about Baldur's Gate. Why would she want to save it? A brave choice, and a frightening one. You took on 25 cultists on your own. I find that hard to believe. And what about your father, the Grand Duke? I'm gonna say number 1, because honestly, yeah, why would you trust her? Why on earth would you think that she was doing this for, like, the greater good?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
Sacrificing your soul to save the city was a brave thing to do. No, it was dumb. You took on 25 Oh, these are the same answers. And what about your father, then? We'll ask that one.
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. After, he said only 1 word. Go. So I did.
Okay, hey, should we keep asking this stuff? You took on 25 cultists? I find that hard to believe.
I had Mizora at my side, and the archdevil Zariel guided our hands that day. I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis.
Oh no, not Dis.
The
What about
cultists
that?
choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 greyed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
It was brave what you did for the city. Why does my character want to call him brave? I don't want to call him brave. Is that how you lost your eye in the battle with the Cult of the Dragon? Or we'll return to this subject later. Is that how you lost your eye?
It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance.
So you can just poke your eye
I could
out if you
flee
don't want her
the
to find
spine
you.
of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her.
Just take your eye out then. God, the game really... Okay, fine, you were brave, etc.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right.
We'll return to this subject later.
I understand.
Okay, so you must have been furious at your father for throwing you out of the city.
No, never. He did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, a traitor at worst, and Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither.
So I have been skimming over live chat. Both David and Justin said Tiamat is in D&D. It's a common big dragon name in fantasy things. And Disney says, I was a dragonborn barbarian having visions of Tiamat in a campaign a few years ago. Is it Tiamat? Tiamat? How am I saying it? Am I saying it right? Do you miss your father? Sure, we'll ask that.
More than you know. The better question is, did he ever miss me? If he did, He missed the Will Ravengard he once knew, not the hell-touched warlock he returned to.
What do you think of the illicit potential to the dream visitor spoke of? What do you think of the illicit potential the dream visitor spoke of? Illicit potential. Dream visitor? Why are we still calling it a dream? Who are we? Are we talking about our guardian? Are we talking about the absolute? I don't know. Let's do this.
I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious, but once you take an illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
Illithids don't have talons. That was a weird metaphor. Persuasion, just look at me, how potent I'm becoming. Think of what we could accomplish together. Is this me trying to persuade him? Oh, this is just me trying to persuade him to use the tadpoles. Wait, we didn't do this already? We face untold dangers, Will. Shouldn't we seize every possible advantage? I'm gonna say number 2. And we're very persuasive. Oh, we're not casting friends, though. Oh, shoot. We may actually fail this one. We need a 6 or higher, and we can't get a 1. Fuck you. It's almost like I will these things into oh my god, I will these things. W-Y-L-L. Do you guys get my little jokey joke? I willed that into existence. Alright, but I also have inspiration.
I appreciate where you're coming from.
He disapproves.
Truly, I do. But these...
What is the point of
parasites
persuading
are
if
quite
it doesn't
literally
work?
illithid weapons of war. And I'm not so certain they won't be turned against us upon consuming them.
I feel cheated there. What is the point of persuasion and succeeding persuasion if it doesn't actually work? What the fuck? Okay, Will, get out of my sight. I never want to see you again. This is why we don't bring you along into our party.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Oh god, should I talk to everyone else before or after we long rest? Maybe before. Lae'zel, ugh, do you have anything to say?
The curse is broken and the shadows are lifting. In time, these lands will heal.
I wonder... Well, we can't go back into Act 2 area, can we? Or if... Like, can we? And if we can, like, is the shadow curse gone now? It should be, right? Shadowheart. What do you have to say, lady?
The shadows are losing their grip on these lands. Shah can indeed
Disney
be
says,
thwarted.
nothing can stop us now.
Comforting to know.
So,
You wanted something?
is everyone just gonna say, like, generic things? Oh, there's some matters I wanted to discuss? Sure.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
It
Okay, so
might
she's
be
saying the
best
same thing
kept
she said
until-
earlier, which is like, I don't want to talk about it right now. There's a Starian, my
Already
love.
feeling better.
Do you have
I
anything?
never saw myself as a banisher of shadows before. I was always more of a lurker in, historically.
Same, TBH. Can we talk about the two of us? Didn't we already do this? We already did this.
Us. I still love the sound of that.
Do you? Oh my, he has changed, hasn't he? What are we to you? Could I kiss you? I mean, this is literally all just the same stuff that we did in the Shadowfell. Can I kiss you again?
There is nothing.
Oh no, we're gonna have another
I'd like
awkward bloody
more.
kiss. Oh no, not another awkward bloody kiss. Oh god, he's bloody though. Ew. But I mean, he's still hot though. He's just bloody, that's all. A little blood never hurt anybody.
I do rather like that, you know.
I don't know if I remember him saying that. It's so like I can just come over here and kiss him and talk and like do it whenever I want to and like nothing ever progresses. Weird. Karlak, we already talked to you, didn't we? We already talked to Karlak.
Wish we could stay and see what this place will be like without the shadows. I bet it's beautiful. No rest for the wicked, huh?
No rest for the wicked, no one mourns the wicked. Disney says, Astarion being covered in blood is very on brand for him as a vampire. Well, that is true. Can you tell me, oh yeah, tell me more about your relationship with Gortash.
He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies.
Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know.
I should hope you were a child,
It
so,
felt like
you know.
a good fit. I kept him safe, and he paid me well. Well enough to move my folks into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. 1 minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil bastard.
I wonder if we're gonna get to meet, like, Zariel. It sort of feels like we're not, because the story's sort of taking more of a focus on, like, Gortash and Orin, but I don't know. It would be cool if we could, like, actually, like... And also, what are they gonna, like, we're gonna have to... Aren't we gonna have to wrap up the storyline with Vlaakith as well? I feel like I would love if Act 3 was all about going around and killing the different gods, or like fighting the different gods. That would be super cool, but that also seems like that doesn't, like, that would be way too big, right? That's too big of an Act 3. I feel like that would be too much, but who knows? Disney says, I think Rose wants to be a YouTube star. That's why she's been so vocal lately. She's just always like this, honestly. She will just literally sit out there in the living room all day long and bark, bark, bark. She's just a barky dog. And we knew what we were getting ourselves into when we got a dachshund, because they're a very barky breed. And you can't... It's very, very... I won't say it's impossible, but it's very, very difficult to train them not to just bark all the time. Mostly I've learned to tune it out, actually. And I think I had a lot of practice because growing up I was a part of a big Italian family and they were all really, really loud. And so I kind of had to have that, like, selective hearing gene in order to survive. It was like an adaptive trait. Gale, do you have anything to say?
I think we've done rather a good thing here. A welcome change to gift this land a sliver of hope amongst so much despair.
Okay, that's it for Gale. Alright, so let's go over and talk to Aylin and Isabel. I hope they're ready to talk. I'm assuming I don't need to do a long rest or anything, since they're just here. Who should I talk to first? Maybe Isabel? I don't know.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aylin is here.
You still look like shit, Isabel. Can you, like, can we work on this?
I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him, you set him free. You set Aylin free. And me.
You and Aylin seem to have a lot of history. What happened? Vince, they fucked. They're lesbian lovers, okay? Like, do we need to pry into this that much? I don't know. I feel there's a great deal you haven't told me. Aren't you at all sad about your father's fate? I mean, I do... Truth be told, I kind of want to ask all of these, except maybe not the first one, but I'm going to ask it anyway for, you know, completion's sake. So, like, what was the deal with the two of y'all? How many times did you scissor?
A great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father.
I'm shocked.
He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aylin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
Yes. Yes, I do. Like me, Vinny, I do. I do believe in love at first sight. But also, I don't think that love at first sight necessarily is a lasting love. I think that you still need to, if you want to have a success... nobody asked for this answer, but I'm giving you this answer anyway. But if you want a lasting, loving relationship, it's a lot more work than that, and it's a type of love that grows over time and isn't just immediately there. That's just my... But I think in order to get to that point, yes, you probably need the whole, like, love at first sight butterflies thing. But I don't know. I don't know. I think there's all sorts of different types of love, and not, you know, they're not all... Not one of them is the only right one, and I don't know. Certainly, there's magic in a look. I certainly believe you were starstruck, at least. No, it sounds like you do. Or Bard, love, lust, hourly. Wow. I mean, I know this is the Bard choice, but this is a little bit, wow. My Bard is basically a horn dog, honestly, and they're kind of just admitting it right here in this answer. You know what, I'm just gonna say number one. I'm not gonna be a jerk to her. She's been kind of nice to us, I suppose, even if she has been lying.
That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew she was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly.
Well, there was, but aren't you immortal as well?
Loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how or why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna close. She's gonna go out into the living room and stay there for a bit. She cannot behave. She's still gonna bark out there, but at least the door will absorb some of the sound. So, Isabel basically said she died. There was nothing but blackness, darkness, whatever. And then, next thing she knew, she was being jolted awake. She smelled musty air. She saw shadows. And then her father's face so changed, hideously warped. Okay. So he brought her back to life. So, does that mean that she's immortal now? That's sort of what my question is like, isn't she immortal now because she was brought back by some sort of magic? Or can she still die? He'd become the chosen of Merkel. Only a monster would rip his own daughter from the grave. Did he shout boo? Who wrote this? Which developer wrote this answer? What? I'm gonna tell her he'd become the chosen of Merkel.
I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
I was literally, in my head, I was just gonna be like, that's understandable. And then literally the first option it gives me is understandable.
It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long, but I'm grateful for a safe place to, well, just to be.
Do you want to, like, join my party, Isabel? You could be... I have a cleric spot that's just kind of, like, open right now. Completely vacant. Taken by nobody in particular. No one like in particular is currently inhabiting the cleric spot in my party. So like if you want to come join my party, that would be cool. Like, I don't know, just maybe like think about it. Just think it over.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer.
I'm pretty close already as it is. Any closer and we will be kissing. What is it? Step closer. Stay back, ready to defend yourself. Whoa, Vince, what on earth, Mr. Paranoia? I'm just gonna step closer.
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory.
Wow, you're extra.
Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, Most High. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well, and return to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One.
Who voices her? Because when she was just doing that little monologue, hold on. Who voices Aelin, BG3? Helen Keeley. Ooh, that name sounds super familiar. What else has she voiced? Let's see. Helen Keeley, voice actor, IMDb. Because I feel like so Disney, she's voiced characters, she's voiced additional voices and Untala in Horizon Forbidden West. Who else has she voiced, though? Helen Keeley, where'd she go? She's honestly not on, like, the top cast list, so maybe she just voiced a bunch of the side characters, and maybe that's why I am recognizing her voice. She's also done a bunch of other stuff. Well, actually, not a bunch. She has 7 credits. And none of the other things I've played, but she's been in EastEnders, Expeditions Rome, Warhammer 40,000, Darktide, Strayblade, Baldur's Gate 3, and Behind the Voice, which is just a podcast series. So that's probably, she's just herself in that. But even when you're in like autobiographies, they have to give you credit for it on IMDb. Disney says the Night Song is real intense, but like she has every reason to be. I'm definitely in that camp too. I'm like, she is like pretty aggressively happy about this, but at the same time, she's also been trapped and imprisoned for 100 years. So, and tortured. So I get it. I do get it. I couldn't have done it without you. I'd have taken gold over a prayer. Wow, rude. Or where is the silver light, the moon magic? Wait, what? What is that? I'm just gonna be nice. I don't know what this means, but this is weird. What is the silver, where's the silver light, the moon magic? I don't know. Number one.
We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it.
There's still a great deal about you I don't know. How do you intend to spend your newfound freedom? Let's do number 1.
Pray, ask, and I will tell.
Okay. Are you really Selûne's daughter?
Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb.
Are you sure? I mean, I guess. Would your mother be willing to aid us in the fight against the Dead Three? Hey, that's a good question. Would she?
Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin.
Wow, you just
so
referred to yourself in
her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
When she gets like real intense with her voice and she's like, she gets that like little growl in it, that's when I start recognizing her voice. She's gotta be, she probably voices multiple characters in Forbidden West, and that's why I recognize that voice. I know I recognize that voice from something, and it's got to be that, because that's the only other thing that she's been in that I've played. How did you come to be trapped in the Shadowfell?
Ketheric Thorn, father of my one and only love, enslaver of Dame Aelin. Ketheric Thorn never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isabel, by her love for
So
me.
he's homophobic?
When
Is that
she
what it
died,
was?
Curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while.
Wow.
But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
So she is immortal, and basically he was just kind of killing her over and over and over again to feed upon the, like, immortality energy or whatever. Pretty interesting. All right. Wait, so that's all you guys have to say? There's nothing else? Isabel, you got nothing
Looking forward
else?
to a bit of rest, if I'm honest. It's been a long century.
Maybe they will have more to say when we rest. I feel like, I don't know. I mean, we do need to do a long rest. We need to do one anyway, so why don't we go ahead and do that, finally? Sure. Anyone got any things above their heads? Like, should I... Oh, actually, yes. Actually, yes. Aelin has something.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shah's...
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Open your mind to that sensation.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere. That it is a common rite among Seluna's followers to send their children off into the woods to find their way home. Perhaps this time it had gone awry.
Wait.
It seems that one child never came back. She was
So
taken.
Shadowheart's actually Selunite,
What?
right?
Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him?
That was her dad.
Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
I'll help. Perhaps this isn't a good idea. We've got other concerns, or does this mean you're a Saloonite? Yeah, I think it does mean she's a Saloonite. I think it does. But we don't need to state the obvious all the time, Vince. But then again, this might get some good dialogue from her. Let's do this one, actually. Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it
Your
does.
parents both followed the Moon Maiden.
Mm-hmm.
I could sense their faith, even in a brief glimpse of the past.
Why didn't she read that? Okay, I'll read it. It is a tragedy that the Moon Maiden's right was perverted by Shar. Your future was stolen from you. There we go. Okay, I read it for us, because the game just decided that, I don't know, Act 2 bugs and whatnot. I'll help. Getting your parents back sounds dangerous, or I'm sorry for your parents, but we have other concerns. No, we're gonna help her get her parents back.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now.
Mm-hmm.
You have been forewarned for what is to come. But not yet forearmed.
Ooh, the Spear of Night. I thought that was cast into the Shadowfell. Careful, isn't that thing supposed to be able to kill you? Observe silently. Number 1, I guess.
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shar's
Why would you
umbral
do that?
domain. Shar is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough.
Wow.
But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shar calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to.
That's true. They're
are
like
one
sisters,
and
aren't they?
Their power is matched and mirrored.
Yep. They're like...
Take
they're
it.
like...
You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
Oh.
It hurts.
Oh no, not that again.
Shar torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action.
So...
See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Item received, Selûne's Spear of Night. Does Shadowheart have
My faith
that?
protects me.
Who got
No one
that?
stopped me yet.
Does Shadowheart
want
have
to
something... Who? What?
Quite ready for you. What a day. Still breathing, despite.
Oh, there it is. It's a legendary. Oh my god. Selûne's Spear of Night. 3 to 10 damage. Selûne's Blessing. You gain advantage on wisdom saving throws and perception checks. Wow. Like, honestly, there's like a little part of me that's like, I kind of want to give this to Vince just for like dialogue stuff. Dark Vision. You can see in the dark up to 12 meters. +3 weapon enchantment, which by the way, if you guys don't know what weapon enchantment is, it's this. This weapon receives a +3 bonus to attack rolls and deals +3 bonus damage. Some weapons have +1, some have +2. In this case, this one's got +3, which is the highest I've seen so far, and sometimes they don't have any. It also comes with Moonbeam, which we've seen that ability before. Call down a beam of light that damages any creature that enters the beam or starts its turn in the light. You can use an action to move the beam. 18 meters. Lasts for 10 turns and is a concentration. And this is a long rest, so you can only do that once per long rest, which is basically sort of like Sunbeam a little bit, actually, ironically. Moon Moat. Illuminate the area around you with wisps of moonish light that make movement difficult for enemies and bolster your allies' damage. Bolster your allies' damage? What? At the start of their turn, each hostile creature within the light must succeed a wisdom saving throw, or they must treat the lighted area as difficult terrain. Each ally within the light deals an additional 1 to 4 radiant damage on a hit with melee attacks. Oh, specifically with melee attacks, though? I mean, that would help out Astarion, and maybe Vince, but, like, I would have to get rid of Fowler Alluve, no? I'm sure that I can't, like, dual equip these. I can equip it with his shield, but I don't think I can have the sword equipped as well. And I don't know.
One with the weed.
Gale's not getting rid of the Spell Sparkler. Shadowheart, like, I don't know. Do we think that this is, like, is it time to replace the Blood of Lathander, do you guys think? Sheds holy light in a 6-meter radius. In combat, fiends and undead standing in the light are blinded. God, that's so good, though. And she gets Sunbeam. And if she dies, she gets brought back to life once per long rest, I think. But, like, I don't know. Here, hold on. Before I forget to do this, I'm gonna put this back on my bar. Let's. Oh God, do I want Shadowheart to have this?
What the next move is.
I mean, it looks like it does slightly more damage. It's piercing instead of bludgeoning. I don't know if that really matters. It gives Seiloon's Blessing, but that's not really going to help because, well, I mean, it will in battle for certain things, but in general, I feel like if we had this on Vince and we did dialogue checks, anything that was a wisdom or a perception check would have advantage, which is amazing. John is here. John says, bit of an unwell day, nothing bad, just feeling ill, so I just popped by. How was your day? My day's been pretty good, John. I didn't sleep super well last night, so I'm kind of tired today, but other than that, it's been a good day. You said you're feeling sick, like you got a stomach ache or something? I'm sorry you're feeling upset or sick, but hopefully you'll feel better soon, John. You know what? Blood of Lathander is great, and this really saddens me, but, and like also we might be fighting a lot of fiends and stuff coming up. You know, we'll keep both. We'll keep both, but for now, maybe let's let her use this. Let's let her use this. But let's also put the abilities on her bars, eh? So we'll I guess we'll put Moonbeam here, where Sunbeam used to be. And then this thing, Moonmote, this is the one that intrigues me. We haven't officially done a long rest yet, so maybe I can just, like, kind of quickly look at this and see, like, what does it look like and how does it work? So, each hostile creature within the light... First of all, how big is the light? Is it 18 meters? Oh, this is a concentration, though. I can almost guarantee you I'm not going to want to use this. Oh. Wait, it casts where I put it? Oh. So, like, I cast this, and everyone gains Blessing. Lunar Brand. Your attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 radiant damage. I mean, as cool as that is, like, Shadowheart can't, like, here, you know, if I want to cast Spirit Guardians, it goes away, no? Like, if I cast Spirit Guardians, then it goes away. So she can't use that ability and Spirit Guardians at the same time. She has to use one or the other. Well, I don't know. Is this still worth it? Maybe? But this might also just be a downgrade from Blood of Lathander. But we'll still go ahead and use it for now, just to kind of see. So she's not going to do bonking anymore. She's going to do stabbing, which is also a little, like, I'm going to miss being able to say Shadowheart, bonk. I mean, technically she could still bonk with it. It just would be a little bit less efficient. It would definitely be more efficient to stab or to poke.
Never a
All right,
dull
so
moment.
she got a legendary. Isabel, do you have anything new?
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest. It's been a long century.
You've been dead
Never wanted
for
the
a
easy path.
century, and now you just want to sleep some more. Okay, cool. I think we should go to bed. I think we should go to bed because I'm wondering how we're gonna segue from this to Baldur's Gate, like the city. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna probably happen now, maybe? Then again, I mean, I don't know. Shadowheart's got something new to say. Here, should I do some buffing before we actually go into anything? Let's do some buffing.
Looking ahead.
Vince, Astarian, you don't have any buffs, right? No buffs for you. Gale, mage armor. And then light on your weapon. And then Shadowheart, you're gonna cast light on your new weapon, I guess. And aid. Alright.
No time to rest.
Vince, let's go talk to
I
him.
have a lot on my mind.
I've been lied to. My whole life.
Shadowheart does really have pretty eyes, though,
And I
doesn't
was
she?
gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
Dare I suggest Shar may have had reasons? Why? Why would you play devil's advocate here? You've been forced to live a lie, at least now the truth is starting to reveal itself. Probably gonna say that one. You have a lot on your mind, but we have to stay focused. The Absolute is still a threat. No, I'm gonna say number 2.
Indeed. But the truth may yet prove painful. Who knows what Shah still keeps from me? We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes.
Okay, so she
But
went there
before
anyway,
that-
so...
There's one thing I need to see to.
And what's that?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
She just had a little bit of a laugh in her voice. That makes me nervous. I want to talk about all that's happened to us. Does
Fine.
this...
What's on your
anything
mind?
actually new with this? How am I holding up in your estimations?
How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did. And never will again.
Turn to other matters. So she really likes us. Okay. Oh, you guys are in a different location. Do you have anything new to say, Dame Aelin?
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
Oh. How do you wait, did we not ever ask this stuff? How do you intend to spend your newfound freedom? Or you should join my camp permanently. We can fight the powers of evil together. Or I have questions for you, Dame Aelin. You should join my camp permanently.
Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part to see them laid low.
Good. Good. How do you intend to spend your newfound freedom?
I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help.
Okay, cool. We have other questions,
Pray,
really?
ask, and I will tell.
Would your mother be willing to aid us in the fight against the... Didn't we already ask this?
Why, she already has.
Yeah.
So mighty are her wonders.
Yeah, we already asked that. Okay, Isabel, anything new from
Looking
you?
forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest.
We've already rested. What are you talking about?
Going.
Okay, so I was not immediately thrust into Act 3 like the game made me feel like I would be. Maybe we need to leave camp. Alright, well, let's do that. Okay, so we're back in Moonrise Towers. Oh, we're supposed to go over... Okay, so do you guys remember the road to Baldur's Gate over here? We're supposed to go back there now, where all of those, like, fiery tents and stuff were. Okay. Is there anybody else over here that we haven't really talked to that we should? I remember seeing, yeah, Art Cullo. We should talk to him, see how he's
like
doing.
Your mind. When Duke Elton formed the Flaming Fist, he sought out people of courage and honor to fill its ranks. You saved Daniel. lifted the curse, and killed an immortal. It's safe to say you'd have been recruited in an instant.
Thank you. It would have been an honor to serve under Duke Elton. The Flaming Fist are nothing but mercenaries now, immoral ones at that. How did you make it here? What about the Flaming Fist you've met here? What do you think of them? Or Baldurian? I grew up hearing stories of Duke Elton. I'm curious about what he was like. I don't know. We don't usually do the Baldurian answers. We could ask that.
Gruff and intimidating. But he had the courage of 10 men, and the love for Baldur's Gate few could match. I don't know if this Duke Ravengard is the same, but I will say this. The Flaming Fist are the cornerstone of the city, and the Dukes are its foundation. I hope you can save him, for the good of Baldur's Gate.
So, to clarify, Art Cullen was also in the Shadowfell with Thaniel, right? For like 100 years. So, he's actually from like an entirely different time. He's like from 100 years ago. So that's why he's talking about this like Duke Elton. But like, that was the Duke 100 years ago. And now it's Ravengard, obviously. Come with me, I could use a Flaming Fist by my side? Wait, what? Is this a party member too? How many party... Okay, who can be a party member and who can't be? Because honestly, every time this pops up, I expect him to be a party member. And like I thought Aelin was going to become a party member when we just had that conversation. And honestly, I don't know. I mean, maybe she still could be, but she just kind of said, yeah, I'll hang around your camp and maybe help you. I don't know.
Thank you. But look at me. I'm a relic. A glimpse of history barely strong enough to stand on his own 2 feet.
You just need some rest.
Thaniel should have someone here when he wakes up. It's the least I can do.
Then I wish you luck. Thank you for your help. Once we leave, this place will be pretty empty. Will you be alright? And after Thaniel awakens? After Thaniel awakens?
I don't think there will be an after.
Why?
The truth is, the Shadowfell broke something inside me.
What?
Something no healer can fix. I don't know how long I have, but because of you, Thaniel is safe. Because of you, I could help him as he helped me. So, thank you, my friend. And know that I have no regrets.
Okay. Interesting. So he's dying, basically, and there's nothing we can do about it.
What was it like in there?
You know what? This tiefling guy, this random Flaming Fist, kind of hot. Let's go talk to him. I love how, like, even in a video game, I'm like, let's go hit on this guy.
Helm's blessings upon you.
Okay, his face kind of loaded in slow, but once it got there, it was okay.
Blessings upon you.
The game does struggle a bit in Act 2. Now, I did look it up. It does not appear that it's necessarily at fault of my computer. Apparently, a lot of people just say that Act 2 and Act 3 do not, like, they're not optimized graphically as well either. So, in general, it's just, like, a little bit more difficult for, like, your PC to run these acts, and that's why we've had, like, some frame drops and stuff. Halsin, what are you doing out here?
Thaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has returned to him.
Glad I could help. So when will the curse actually be lifted? What happened to Oliver exactly? Did Thaniel absorb him? I hope you've no more requests. I need to take care of my own problems. Wow, rude. What now? You've got what you wanted after all, or join me. Join me! Stop leaving my camp, Halsin.
Seems your ranks are quite packed. If some space for you.
Oh, he's saying, okay, alright, wait, hold on then.
I swear, I can already
when
feel
will the
change
curse
in the
actually
air.
be lifted?
I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry, all is at hand. We can depart whenever you're ready.
Oh, okay. Cheryl is here, and Cheryl says, I like buying stationery, yum. Very random. Hi, Cheryl. And Disney says, Halsin. And Cheryl says, I need to go in a bit to do more cleaning, but yeah. Well, I'm glad you're buying stationery like as we speak. What happened to Oliver exactly? Did Thaniel absorb him?
No more than my right hand can absorb my left.
Oh.
Oliver is helping Thaniel to recover. They both lie dormant, like trees awaiting spring. Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. Whatever they wish. I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both to have a friend, once I'm gone. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and Oliver again. In my meditations, or perhaps in person, if the Oak Father wills it. I hope he does.
Okay, what now? You've got what you wanted after all.
I have. But perhaps there is more that I want. Anyway, once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course without me. I belong at your side.
This more that you want. What is it?
Not what. Who. But all in due course.
We do have a... Like, we have a boyfriend now, though. Do we think Astarion would be okay with this? I'm glad I could help.
I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner.
Oh, that's why you said that, Cheryl. I'm like, Cheryl, why are you saying such random things? And Cheryl said, I'm not buying stationery, it's something I look for at the mall. Oh, because the poll. Yeah, okay. So my poll for the day is, what is your favorite thing to shop for at a mall? And wow, actually the votes are pretty, like, spread out right now. 33% of you said clothing, 33% of you said furniture, appliances, 17% of you said accessories, and 17% of you said food and snacks. My vote would be for food and snacks, followed by maybe clothing, and then maybe furniture, and then accessories. I don't really have a lot of accessories. Is a hat an accessory? It's an accessory, right? Like, maybe a hat? I don't know. But I bought this hat off of Amazon, so, I mean, I don't know. Alright, Halson is gonna stay behind for a little bit, I guess. Disney says, I'm sure Astarion is the jealous type. Oh, shoot. I mean, honestly... Well, but then again, it sounded like he might have been up for some, like, Gale action. Like, some three-way with Gale action. I don't know. Maybe I misread that situation a long time ago, but... Look, I'm not letting that dream die quite yet. Can we have a foursome with Gale and Halson and Astarion and Vince? Is that a possibility? Oh, look, it's Barkus.
There you are. I was wondering where the devil you'd been.
I was preoccupied defeating Ketheric Thorm. I was taking a little holiday in the Mind Flayer colony downstairs. Here I am. What do you want? I was taking a little holiday.
That sounds slimy.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind your distasteful predilections.
Wow, rude.
We need to talk about Wulbren.
Barkus, Wulbren wants nothing to do with you. He made that clear. If I have to hear the name Wulbren one more time, or what about him? What about him?
Wulbren and the Iron Hand Gnomes are planning something dreadful in the city. They have rune powder, they have motive. We have to stop them.
I thought you wanted me to save Wulbren. It seems we'll have our hands full in Baldur's Gate. Leave it to me, Barkus. You've proven you aren't able for this kind of thing. Is this just because Wulbren rejected you? How can you be sure, or the city has more important concerns than a bunch of gnomes with a grudge? How can you be sure?
Because they're a gaggle of vindictive crybabies with no sense of propriety.
Oh yeah, he definitely took that.
That is to say, they gabbed
he took
about
that
their
personally.
plans like a geese, and I overheard them. Like a very devious goose.
That little laugh. Is this just because Wulbren rejected you?
I'll not deny he wounded me. I cared for Wulbren. Care for him, really. But he's acting like a true idiot. It isn't the first time, and I'm sure it won't be the last. but I won't let him hurt anyone. Or himself.
Disney says, oh yeah, Astarion is also into Gale, but like, I don't think he would want to share you. Oh man. It seems we'll have our hands full. Leave it to me. The city's more... Alright, what? You know what? Leave it to me, I guess. I don't know.
Knowing when to ask for help is a sign of wisdom, not weakness.
Okay.
You helped me in this god's awful quagmire. When we're back in the city, I'll be fully in my element once more.
So you say.
To saving the city. And my fool of a friend.
Okay. So, Wolverine is doing some shifty things. Everybody's dead around here. Tomelia is dead. Did Timothy... Where's Timothy? I spared Timothy. He was the only one that left this bloodbath alive. Is he alive somewhere? Did he go back to the kitchen? Timothy! Timothy, where are you? There's Barnabas. Barnabas is still dead back here. Where's Timothy? Timothy! I don't know where he is. What happened to him? Did he get away? Good. I hope Timothy got away. I hope Timothy is enjoying his new life of freedom. I hope he's starting a new Knoll family with a Knoll wife and 2 Knoll children named, I don't know, like Christopher and Cynthia. Artemis is here. Artemis says, pardon my late arrival. I was distracted playing WoW. Oh, wow.
Darkness on the Iron Hands for dragging him into this.
Hi, Artemis. And Cheryl says, I was doing some spring cleaning, so it's all good. Just vibing. Everyone's here today, though. It's nice. I love seeing, like, everyone's just been popping in the last couple streams. I'm real happy. Real happy about that. So, but I am oh, no, we know how to get to Act 3, right? We go over here. Well, let's do that.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive, thanks to you.
Oh.
You did well to defeat Ketheric, but Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
Okay. I already have allies. I know, that's why I just recruited Halsin. Enough lives have been lost, I don't want to send others to their deaths, or I don't need allies, I have you. I have allies.
You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
Will there be anyone left when we arrive in the city? I will seek more allies in the city. I'll think about it. I will build an army to rival that of the Absolute, or no, we are enough as we are. Will there be anyone left when we arrive in the city?
Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. There are always those who will fight. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Why did that happen? Is he hinting that I like, for example, we know Jaheira is a party member, but I'm also noticing she's not in our camp. Do I need to, is she out here? Do I need to talk to her?
Ready enough?
Is that why the game is like... Or does that just always happen when you try to leave? Maybe that just always happens?
Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry...
I don't know. I don't, where was Jaheira? Was she back in here somewhere? Let's see if we can find her, because, I don't want to take off to Act 3 and then, leave Jaheira behind. Not that I, actually plan on using her as a party member, but... I don't know. She is a party member, though, right? I thought we already, technically recruited her, though. Where would she even be? Well, Alfira is up here, the bard girl. Well, I guess we can talk to her.
You're here. Good. That's good.
Are you alright? I was expecting a little more enthusiasm, or I just killed an immortal and that's all you have to say. Why does my character have to be such a twat?
Me? Oh, I'm fine. I'm just worried about the kids. Maul is still missing, and they haven't taken it too well.
What?
I've been trying to cheer them up. We're writing a song together. But I think they're just humoring me.
I'm sure they appreciate it. Writing a song is hardly going to distract them, or like I'm humoring you by having this conversation. You are a... Oh my god. I'm sure they appreciate it.
Oh, I have an idea. Why don't we play together?
Sure. Ready when you are. What is this?
Yes!
What is
I've
this?
missed this. If you can't keep up, don't take it to heart.
Excuse me?
Kids liked it.
She wants to perform the power. Wait, I have new songs! When did I get new songs? Nice too, says... Who is this? Saris. Does this have a purpose? Do I get a quest reward for this? It is... Disney says so pretty. It is really pretty, isn't it? You can actually, like... If you give instruments to your entire party and they know how to play instruments... you can have them all play at the same time, and they like link up, and they all sound really pretty. I've seen videos of it on YouTube. All right, well, nothing else is really happening here. Do I talk to her again?
That was a blast. Thank you. I hope we get to play again sometime soon.
So wait, where did I get these other songs from? I used to only have like 3 of these. So Bard Dance we've had. Perform of Divinity and Sin. Play a mysterious tune to dazzle and intrigue those around you. Perform Sing for Me. Is that a new one? Perform the Queen's High Seas. Play a jaunty sea shanty. Oh my god, I want to play a sea shanty. Let's do this one. Oh, she's not very happy. Do you see her? She's like kind of not happy about this. It's like your mind wants you dead. Who's saying... Oh, somebody downstairs is saying that. I would not call this jaunty, though. So far, this...
The last time I played like that.
This doesn't really feel jaunty. I don't know. I mean, it's pretty, don't get me wrong, but is that really a jaunty sea shanty? I feel like it's not that jaunty. Is there anybody else in this place? I mean, there's a bunch of dead things. I don't know. I guess here, you know what? Let's go to the gate. Let's go to the gate. I need to get to Act 3.
At least the shadow curse is
I'm
banished.
done with you, Act 2.
I like the dark,
We're breaking
but
up.
not when it's trying to kill me.
All right, so we need to go slightly northwest. Yeah, right up here.
The Absolute armies are on the march, and Baldur's Gate
Oh.
is their target.
So all those tents and stuff that were on fire, they're not really like there anymore. Well, they weren't on fire either, but there were a lot of tents and a lot of campfires, and all of that appears to be gone now. You are about to progress your adventure. Once you move on, you may not be able to return. Make sure to tie up any loose ends before advancing. All right, here we go.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Pretty. Ooh. So is that all? Is that what all the trees in this place looked like before the shadow curse came? Man, it would be kind of cool if you could explore the area looking like that, huh? There are lots of animals making sounds in my headset right now. It's strange. Ooh. Look at his, like, golden, like, glove armor thing that he has. It's very
Sergeant,
ornate.
if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord GotY. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the flaming fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping and yes sir, no sir, rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prism bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
She's so creepy. She's so creepy, but I kind of like her. It's about time we have a real villain in this game.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Worms Lookout. So are we in camp right now? No. I think we might actually be... We're in the overworld. Wow. So this is Baldur's Gate. So this is what this game has been named about, huh? This place? This doesn't look like a gate to me. This looks like a city. What kind of gate is this? Well, I guess, let's see. I don't know. Let's start walking around doing stuff. Where are they going? Hello, Gale, Astarion, Shadowheart?
Don't waste a step.
Did y'all just abandon me? My party just abandoned me. Where are they going? Going out for like a nice little evening stroll, huh? Without me? Oh, there's Shahira. I don't know, should we talk to her?
What's up for discussion?
Shadowheart has found a little bit of herself again. So Luna cannot take all of the credit. She may have lit the way, but it is the cleric who took this step.
Now we're traveling together. I realize I don't know much about you.
That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did.
I like her camp clothes, by the way. They're pretty.
If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme.
Oh, what? Okay, that is such an that's such a gross over-exaggeration of what bards do, okay? It's not like I just walk around speaking in rhyme all the time. I don't just... God, is it true that you fought the Dead 3 before? Wait, she has. Okay, so I did find out, I don't know much about her at all, but I do know that she's from the first 2 games, so I feel like this character is more important than I even realize. It sounds like maybe the Dead 3 are even more important than I realize. Here's a shot in the dark. This is me just shooting in the dark. Is the concept of the Baldur's Gate games that, like, every game, the Dead 3 come back as, like, 3 different new champions or something, and you're playing, like, different... Like maybe some of the characters, the NPCs, remain the same throughout the series, like, obviously, Jaheira, but, like, overall, you're, like, playing as a new character, a new Tav or whatever, fighting against the Dead 3. Is that, like, always kind of the thing? Are the Dead 3, like, a recurring enemy in these games? Is it true that you fought them before?
It was Baal alone we faced in our time.
Oh.
And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder?
I like Jaheira. Please, you're only one of those things. You're not that old, are you? Or you seem reluctant to discuss the past. I'm gonna be cheeky. Please, you're only one of those things.
Don't tell me which. Against all life experience, I will choose to assume the best.
Artemis says, after hundreds of hours, we finally found the Baldur's Gate. This is not a gate. What are you talking about, Artemis? Against all life experience, I will choose to assume the best. I wanted to ask you something.
Ask it.
Did I? You mentioned you know something of Illithids.
More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind.
What?
I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I.
I guess, well, yeah, I have a tadpole in my head. Who are you speaking to? Maybe I'm the parasite puppeting this body. Oh my god, we're being real cheeky again, huh? It's different this time. The Elder Brain is a slave itself, or my mind is still my own. I plan to keep it that way. No, let's just be funny. Let's just be funny comedy guys. Like, put on the clown nose and honk the little horn. Who are you speaking to? Maybe I'm the parasite puppeting this body.
Then, greetings, Sir Tadpole. I was wondering where all the questions suddenly sprang from.
Just leave or join me. Okay. Wow, that was an awkward way to end that conversation, but sure. I'm not really planning on using Jaheira, but it's cool that we have more options, you know? Will, do you have anything to say now that we're kind of here?
Taken from the light to be raised in darkness. Your truth is finally dawning, Shadowheart. You can follow its light, or you can retreat back into dusk. The truth is finally dawning. Shadowheart can follow its light, or she can retreat back into dusk.
Okay, we already asked of the Illithid potential. We already did it. Wait, can I keep... Hold on, what is this? Why is this doing this again?
I think that...
Didn't I roll a persuasion and pass it?
But once you take an Illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss.
You know what, I'm gonna say number 1 this time. Maybe because we failed and then used, like, inspiration, it didn't count it the first time? I don't know.
I'm more than a bit wary, I admit. Still, I am the frontier's avowed protector. New dangers require new skills to vanquish them. If the tadpole must be my curse, then let the powers it grants me be the Sword Coast's blessing. I will consume what I must to make it so.
Okay, so this worked this time. So he's able to use the Illithid powers now. Lae'zel, do you have anything new to say?
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
Ask Lae'zel about the disc from the crash. The disc?
The disc appears in your mind's eye. Lae'zel sees it too.
What disc?
And considers the vision.
Tirsu markings. Ancient. I recognize them, but I can't make sense. No. Wait. The texts are enciphered, but there's a common speech translation beneath, carved in a different hand. It's a story about Orpheus.
Your head buzzes in concert with Lae'zel's, but it hardly matters. Even without the connection, you'd recognize her discomfort.
Tirsu, you said. What does that mean? Who's Orpheus? Go on already. What's it say? Or you look uneasy. Are you alright? Who's Orpheus?
A traitor. A dead one. This text is heresy. I can hardly bear to read it, let alone speak it.
You'll bear it just fine. Tell me what it says, or that's fine, I'll read it on my own time. I don't know what this is. I remember hearing about Orpheus a long time ago, but I don't remember the disc, and I don't know. You know what, you're fine, Lae'zel.
Very well. I will read it to you.
I'm only doing this because it may lead to a quest or
Prince
something.
of the
I don't
Comet,
know.
Part 2. The Prince of the Comet, Orpheus himself, led his honor guard into battle. Their red dragons bellowed with righteous anger, and the heavens erupted. The glorious prince cried to all who could hear him, "Praise be to my mother Gith, the queen of the one sky, sacrificed to the hells by the renegade Vlaakith." But the true heir, the Prince of the Comet, could not overcome Vlaakith's knights and their ill-gotten worms. Mighty Voss, Gestil Kithrak, lit the astral sky aflame. When the ash had cleared, beloved Orpheus was gone. True heir, glorious prince. There's no greater crime than to exalt the pretender called Orpheus. Disregard this drivel. Gith declared that
I have no idea what she's talking about. I have to be honest with y'all.
Ceded control to the Geich.
And if it's true, it sounds like Vlaakith betrayed Gith and seized the throne. I mean, that's probably what happened. The story reeks of propaganda, an attempt to foment discontent. Or why are you so worked up? It's only a story. I say number 1.
You speak like Kithrak Voss. You accuse Vlaakith of the unthinkable.
Well...
As unthinkable as the greatest living knight turning on his queen. Well, enough conjecture. I did what you asked, so let's be done with it.
Okay, agree. I just came here to go to the gate. I would just like to go to the gate. Look, we made it! It's the gate! This is it. Right here. This is Baldur. Actually, there's no gate here. This is just an archway. Just kidding. Oh, but it's Scratch. Oh, look, he's greeting us. At Baldur's Gate. So wait, is this just camp? Are we in camp? Am I in camp? Leave camp. I don't know. I don't know where I am. I don't know where I am. Where am I supposed to... where did oh, that's why they walked away. Because we're in camp. When you go to camp, you all kind of start out in the middle, and then your party members sort of walk away and go to their spots. So they were just walking away because they were going to their spots and were in camp. But somebody has something to say. Oh, it's Astarion. Okay. Well, let's talk to Astarion then.
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. Cazador and his right of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. And elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks.
It sounds as if you envy him, or not a bad place to be, or we need to stop him yesterday. Wow, this is a very contemporary answer. Do you think we can defeat him? Are we strong enough? I don't know, should I poke a little fun at him? Or should I be serious? I don't know, he seems to be taking this fairly seriously. So let's say, do you think we can defeat him?
We will kill him, but there's more to it. Think about it. It sounds like Cazador, for all his evils, has gotten further than any of my kind ever have. He's on the verge of a miracle.
So you do envy him.
This may be a beginning, not an end. I can see myself now. Lord, King, Master.
Oh my god,
If the time
Astarion.
comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor.
So you'd kill to take that power from him? The others bound to the ritual? I don't know, Raphael said the Ascension was lethally diabolical, or if we can pull it off, we hardly know anything about the ritual. So you'd kill to take that power from him, the others bound to the ritual?
What's a handful of the wretch's servants?
Oh my god.
If they're anything like me when I was enslaved, they're all but begging for death anyway.
Astarion.
After 200 years of shit, pure shit! I think I deserve something better.
And there we go. Again, we see why Astarion's voice actor won an award for this game. Holy moly, that voice acting is really good. The pure rage in his voice there. All that matters to me is that you're safe. Freedom is not the same as power. A killer isn't worthy of respect. Or don't get ahead of yourself. We don't even know if that's possible. Or damn right. Disney says, poor aggressive baby. And Artemis says, yeah, wow, that voice acting is awesome. Oh god, Astarion, why do you always give me the hardest choices in this game? I mean, I kind of want to say number 3. A killer isn't worthy of respect. But then again, we've killed so many people. Dear God, we've killed so many people in this game. You know what? All that matters to me is that you're safe.
I know you do. It matters to me as well. I want to be able to protect you, too. All I'm saying is, let's be clever about it. If an opportunity arises for me to become a more magnificent bastard than I already am, why turn it down? Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finally positioned for yours truly to ascend.
As long as you're sure you'll be alright seeing them again, love. I'm with you all the way. Don't get ahead of yourself. We don't even know if it's possible for you to usurp the ritual. Well, the information will be useful. We'll find the other spawn, or I promise to help you stop Cazador. I won't promise anything else. Is this the same sort of thing like how Shadowheart? Like Shadowheart was going down a dark path and I swayed her from it. Like, should I be swaying Astarion from this? Probably, right? Probably should be. This is tough. This is a tough one. Because, like, on one hand, I kind of am interested. I want to help him. I want to see where this leads. But then on the other hand, I'm like, am I doing a bad guy thing? I don't want to necessarily do bad guy things. We want a tightrope on that line between being complete bad guys and having Astarion suck us and love us, and also, like, being good guys, though. Why don't I just say don't get ahead of yourself? This kind of is a more neutral answer. It's like, don't get ahead of yourself. Like, we don't even know if this is possible yet. Like, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Eh? We'll go through that gate when we get to it.
We're going to Baldur's Gate,
Oh, God.
the city of 1 in a million chances, splendor and squalor. Anything could happen. If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazadors change their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
Okay. So did that, like, update my quest or anything? Do I... Like, usually
So,
something tells you...
It's a quest to free Shadowheart's parents, is it? And here I was, worried I'd be the only one with a difficult family reunion waiting in the city.
You can feed on me tonight.
I was just wondering when you'd invite me back for a bite.
I don't know. Was that the only thing anybody had to talk about? What's in here? Disney's right, though. This is a huge camp. Withers is in, like, here with... Oh, did Annabelle go away? Oh, I bet you Annabelle went away, right? Oh, should we have talked to her before we left? Oops. Well, she's gone now, it looks like, which is good. No kids allowed! Ooh, a berry bush. Yum. Raspberries. Oh my god. This is the best camp ever. It comes with free food. Gimme. What am I just supposed to be long resting again? But I already did that. Are you really gonna make me long rest again, game? Where am I supposed to be going? I guess we're long resting again. Go to bed. Oh, okay.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With his help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you.
How do you know that?
Them from their parasites and their religious delusions. Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
All I want is to be free of this parasite. I will do what is necessary to make that happen. I will succeed where the Chosen will fail. I will dominate the world. When the moment comes, I will do what feels right. I will free everyone of this evil. I will be the hero that saves Baldur's Gate. Is this actually... Does this choice impact stuff to come? It sort of feels like it might. I'm obviously not picking the first two. Well, I mean, I could pick the first one. There's nothing wrong with that. But I have never... thus far, I have not picked the... I just want to get rid of my parasite. So, like, I'm not going to pick that one. But I'm definitely not picking number 2. Number 3 sounds fairly neutral. It's like, well, we'll see what happens when we get there. You know, I'll do whatever feels right. Which is kind of what I've been doing this whole time. And then number 4, I could say, because, you know, it's the good guy answer. I will free everyone of this evil. I will be the hero that saves Baldur's Gate. But I feel like this is a little self-aggrandizing, which may actually, like, work. Like, my bard may actually be that kind of a person. A self-aggrandizing person. But the way that I have been playing this, I sort of feel like I've been making choices that just feel right in the moment, you know? We'll either cross or burn that bridge when we get to it. Yeah, exactly, Disney, exactly. I think I'm gonna say number 3. I think this answer feels right, you know? When the moment comes, I'll do what feels right.
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep.
Okay, lady, do you gotta be so creepy all the damn
is
time?
Not for you.
Oh. God, it's like in real life.
The reckoning is upon us! The city thirsts for domination. March! Join my power.
Are we being attacked?
We're under attack. Fight your
Oh
way to
my
the portal.
god.
I need your help.
Who are these people? Hi, Gishra, Gik-Clear. Hi, Gishra, Nick. Hi, Gishra, Harakala. And Astral Portal. Do I need to actually attack the portal? That would probably be a good idea, no? Not enough movement? Do we need to go in there? Escape to the portal before the apps. We have to get in there in 3 turns. Okay. Also, Astarion, why is everybody in their like armor? Astarion, you're supposed to look sexy at all times. That's like that's your purpose in life. We'll shoot then. I don't know. I guess we're just attacking. Okay, Vince. Vince, how close can you like? God, how close can we get with you? Can you like jump? And walk over here and maybe use Fowler Alluve. Shriek. Ah! Yeah, okay, that worked. End turn. Oh, are you gonna walk down here and get shrieked at? Yes, you are. No! No stabby! Yeah, a sow's fart, which is a pig, by the way. Apparently it's a female pig. Or like a pregnant pig, I think. Disney says, yikes, my dude. I didn't do this! This is not my fault. I didn't, I did not ask for this. Who do I want to attack, though? This person? Maybe this person, because they're, like, right on Vince's nuts. Which usually is a good thing, but in this case, not so much. Oh my god! Did you just die? Yeah, you're dead. I don't need to use Luck of the Far Realms. Wow. R.I.P. IP. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Yeah, no, rest in peace. What is it that people sometimes say? They're like, rest in peace or something like that. R.I.P. in peace. Oh yeah, that's what they say. They say rip in peace, which is just rest in peace in peace. Okay, you can crit that other person though. That would be fine. Are you gonna run down here too and get shrieked at? Man, you guys aren't very smart. Ow, ow. Oh, leave. Damn it! Oh, she's smart. She knocked Gale on his ass. Wait, does that skip his turn? That better not skip his turn. Shadowheart, do you want to stab with your new thing? Actually, should I use Moonmote? Oh, this takes an action? Yikes-a-rooney. Is this really that good? I don't know. That takes an action. That's poo-poo-doo-doo. I don't know. Let's just use like a level 3 on... Probably this guy, actually. Let's start... We need to get people out of this fight so that we can run and get to that portal.
No gloom.
Okay, Gale, you might just be able to finish this. One on that and just literally... Oh, wait. Oh, Vince can't move anymore because it's not his turn. Oh, shoot. Alright, well, maybe this will just kill her. That's a lot of bolts. That's like 7 on her. It didn't kill her. It left her at 5.
Come quickly.
Oh my god, it's just summoning more. Oh, okay, so we cannot dawdle here. But it's giving me XP, though. It's giving me XP. I want XP. Alright. Astarion, you could make it there real quick, actually. Why don't you use a bonus action to dash?
Step quick.
Go up here. And then, I guess use another bonus action to dash. And then go over here. And then stab while we're up here. Just stab. You missed a 95? Oh. Is this how it's gonna be, Astarion? Going into Baldur's Gate, this is how it's gonna be. We're gonna critically miss everything. Who is this? Shadowheart? Honestly, I don't even know what to do with you, Shadowheart. You're so far. Does everybody have to make it, or just one person? Usually this kind of stuff, they just make you have one person do it, but... Here, let's do a heal on everybody. Oh, that didn't hit Astarion. Shoot. That didn't hit Gale either. Double shoot. Gale, you could Misty Step. Why don't you Misty Step right there? And then toss out some more of them bolts. You got any more of them bolts? That might kill him. That killed him. Okay, cool. End turn.
Hurry.
Her voice, the end of all. Okay,
All right then.
why are you going down to jump up? Whoa, camera! Camera, though. Okay, I'm too far away. And oh wait, but I can dash. Dash. Go get it. What happens if you don't make it in time? We're back here again.
That orb's about to explode. I speak from some experience.
Okay. Sorry, did she just punch that and break it with her fist?
Where's our Dream Guardian? I'm here. Help me.
Oh God! Wait, what? Our Dream Guardian? Is he in trouble? Oh, maybe I should have short rested before I jumped in. Who is that? Where? I don't see my Dream Guardian. Where's he at? Intellect Devourers are apparently our friends. Intellect Devourers are friends, not food? Why is Vince the only one in this battle? Like, can everybody else get your asses over here? Gale, you too.
Excellent choice.
Go. Shadowheart, you as well. This is strange. I don't really know what's going on, but I guess I'm here for it. She has 44 health. Maybe I should just, like, here, we'll start lobbing some cantrips. Sure. Wow, get wrecked. End turn. Why are we helping these intellect devourers? Just because we have tadpoles in our heads? I'm a bit confused. Offhand attack on this lady. She dead. Okay. Walk over here and then use everything else you got on this one. Oh my god, Astarion, you really are gonna miss going into Act 3. Is this is really how this is gonna be, huh? This is really how this is gonna be? Here, I need to heal. We're gonna bless all of the intellect devourers. When I say God bless us everyone, I literally mean everyone. Did I stutter? 24 damage, guiding bolt, pretty good, pretty good. Can you just use your free magic missile? Is that gonna be enough? That's probably not gonna be enough. Why don't you use a level 3 one then? That should be enough.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Okay. Ooh, I should probably be looting people, right?
Hurry. I can't.
What happened to the... Wait, the intellect devourers? Can I talk to them? Oh, they sound sweet.
Must save, must protect.
Guys, they're friends. The brains are just our friends.
Another step.
The brains are friends, not food. Where am I going now? Over here? Am I supposed to be going up or...
I need you.
I don't know where you are. Help me. I need to follow the sound of your voice. I guess I'm going down. Am I going down into the skull? This is very reminiscent of the Shadowfell, I must say. Is this not reminding anyone else of the Shadowfell?
Come to the skull.
I'm coming. I'm coming to the skull. I'm trying to breathe harder. Is everyone else coming? Okay, come on. We all need to come at the same time. Oh no. What is that? Who's that? Is that what's been in here this whole time?
Before you do anything, I am your ally.
What?
We are in danger.
A mind flare? What's going on here?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost.
What?
Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one
what?
that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
Wait, so my super sexy hot guardian that I made, all super sexy and hot, is actually just the Emperor Illithid? What do you need me to do? Leave the Githyanki alone. Leave Githyanki alone. That was a Leave Britney Alone reference. Prove to me that you are who you say. This is the battle you were fighting, or I don't believe you, you're a mind flayer or die monster. Prove to me that you are who you say.
You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage.
Everybody could know that if they spied on me.
Last time you were here, though it brought Blackith's wrath upon you.
Okay, maybe not everybody would know that.
Continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
How do I help? Try to read the Mind Flayer's thoughts or attack the Mind Flayer. Fuck! Okay. You know, a long time ago I said I was just gonna trust our Guardian. I don't see why now should be any different, but I mean, things have changed a little bit. Just a wee little bit. Alright, how do I help?
The god.
This music, by the way, is fucking phenomenal.
From subduing their master. Do it now.
Join the Mind Flayer's fight.
Together, we can turn the tide.
This was a top 10 anime plot twists of all time, I must say. Day says, you've been catfished. Fuck, no! Oh my god, you're right. We've literally been catfished. And honestly, he sort of looks like a catfish, actually. So, you know, he's got that going for him, which is nice, I guess. Disney is screaming, that's wonderful. And Artemis says, squid. Thanks, very helpful, Artemis. You know, the worst part is you've known this whole time, Artemis. You little sneaky cheeky one. Artemis, I do love that you haven't spoiled anything for me, but man, how have I managed? Honestly, can we all just talk about how, like, y'all should be proud of me for somehow skirting around the internet and, like, not getting myself spoiled. Then again, maybe I mean, clearly Disney hasn't gotten spoiled either. But like, honestly, it's a shock to me that like I literally have not, like, I had no idea this was coming. Like, and I'm just shocked by that because the internet's a terrible place and everybody spoils things. Like, how have I not run into, like, even just a BG3 video being like, the Emperor, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know. Okay, so somebody's trying to use a Monk Punch on Intellect Devourer. Oh, that's one of our tiny dudes? Oh, we gotta protect our tiny dudes. Guys, we have to protect them because they're friends, not food. Disney says, technically me watching the stream is spoiling it for me. Oh well. Well... yes, true, true. But we love you and appreciate you for that, I suppose. Now you're just making me feel bad, though. So your punch didn't work, and neither did the... really? I saved you from that punch, and you couldn't have even opportunity struck her back. And now I got punched. Oh my god! Key what was that? Resonation? Blast? Something? I don't know. I didn't like it, though. Can I just cantrip you? Oh my god, you have a lot of health. Wait. Oh, Chief. Chief of Orpheus's Honor Guard. Oh my god, Orpheus! We literally... wow, maybe it was good timing that Lae'zel talked about Orpheus. Cool, I guess. Should I use haste? Maybe we could use haste here. I don't know. And then maybe I should use my actual ability. Maybe I could frighten her. 60% versus what for my cantrip? 64. Now, let's just cantrip. Fuck you, cantrip. Damn it. Alright, Astarion, can you do anything actually good? Like, well, you're not going to be able to sneak. Well, actually, yes, you can. If you go over here, you can sneak.
The subtle
Kill. God, 64 with advantage? That's pretty terrible, actually. 30%. Why? Why is she so dodgy? What's... oh my... you know, I'm not reading all of that. I'm just assuming that something in there is why she's all dodgy. Oh, Astarion hit anyway, though, and he crit. Very nice. Bless you? Bless you, ma'am, I guess? Did you just sneeze? Ew, she just sneezed and threw her boogers on my brains. Leave them alone! They're little babies! Leave the brains alone.
Destroy the Honor Guard.
The Emperor, Renegade Illithid. He has 128 health. You know, I'm actually realizing that, like, he could probably die in this fight. And that would be really bad for us. Would it not be really bad for us if he died in this fight? So we probably need to kick some butt here. Magic Missile, level 4, sure. Wait, where did... ah, you. I want to keep attacking you. In fact, just die, please. Die. Wow, that really did not do a whole lot of damage. Do I want to use cutting words on this so that they... yeah, why not? Sure. Alright, end turn. How many of them are there? 3? No! Baby brain! Stop killing them! They're just little baby children. Alright, Shadowheart. Here, can you even maybe, like, move in a little bit so that you can actually heal the brains, too? That would be nice. If you could... oh, oh, they're just dead. They're all dead? Wait, there's only one baby brain left? Oh my god, I have failed as a squid parent. I'm the worst squid parent. What should I do here for the heal? I mean, I want to... well, let's just do preserve... oh, no. If I do preserve life, that's an action. We need a bonus action heal. So just do, like, a level 3. Yeah. Okay, we blessed pretty much everybody and healed pretty much everybody. And now I think... do I want to do Spirit Guardians? It may not help us out here since these two assholes are, like, up there, and I don't even know how I'm supposed to get up there. If I had Jaheira, I could do the get over here and, like, pull them down, but... you know what else I could do that might be fun? Can I moonbeam this guy and make him get off of there? Hey! Get down from there! Yeah, I don't think you want to stay up there for much longer, do you? Jump to your death. Suicide. God, I'm kind of an awful person. No, stop trying to punch Vince. What do you think you are? Some kind of monk or something? Who plays a monk in 2024? Disney says, but I am on social media a lot and never get spoiled, so there's that. You know what I think it is? I think D&D people are just... D&D and BG3 players are just really respectful of one another. That's what I choose to believe. I mean, in today's day and age, that's a little hard to believe, truth be told, but that's what I'm choosing to believe. Can I kill her with a level 5? Do I want to do a level 5? Sure. 29? Ugh! Wait, what? Oh, that's right, I used haste. I have another action. Can I kill her with a cantrip? Do it. Yes! Ooh, 500 XP. Blue boots! Boots of the uninhibited Kushigo. The wearer deals additional damage equal to their wisdom modifier with... Oh, this is an unarmed item. Man, if I were on my monk right now, on my monk play file that I just started, like, a couple days ago, I would be real happy to see these. Instead, I'm just gonna send them to camp, though. Alright, end your turn, Vince. Astarion?
On the way.
Maybe we should, well, I don't know. Maybe we should just shoot some arrows at this one up here. Sure, you missed one, though. That's not good. Here. Can you try again? 25%? God, these guys are so dodgy. Why are they so dodgy? Is it because they're monks? Oh my god, Gale just lost his... Oh no, Vince lost his concentration. Oh, he's holding me, that's why. Oh, that's so loving and tender, though. What just happened? Did Vince just get critically hit 4 times? Who is that? Oh, is that the one that I made get down? Oh no, that's the other... Wait. How many are there? 1? Oh my god, there's 3 more, so there were 4. Oh, shoot. Okay. Wait, also I'm kind of noticing that the game has stalled. The Emperor just, like, did nothing. Okay, thanks, Emperor. I appreciate it. You're a real bro. Who came down and punched me? This one? You need to die. Get out of here. Shoot. Yeah. Oh my god, you're alive? How? How do you survive so many of those? Here, just take 1 more, and then Gale cast the rest on... Actually... Oh, target is too far. I swear to God. Alright, then walk closer. Is that better? Can you hit now? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, and then 6 is gonna be the last one on this guy. That guy died. Did that guy up there die too? Yep, sure did. Hey, you wanna loot the corpse of this one? Okay, nothing on that guy. End turn. That one just broke Oh, I see, because they were holding Vince. So somebody on my team just broke their concentration. Oh, it was the little intellect devourer that we saved, sort of. Well, we didn't save any of the other ones. He just didn't die, is actually more what happened. Should I flame strike this one? Are you resistant to either one of those types of damages? No? Well then, die. Is that gonna hit? Die! Oh my god, you took 0 damage from both of those? Why? Should I heal up Vince? Oh. Okay, Vince takes some healing. Astarion, are you able to sneak? Not really. I could maybe... No. I'm gonna shoot. 49%, that's pretty damn low. Miss, 9 damage. Okay, try again. 16? Why does the percentage just keep going down and down and down? I need to get this one, like, off the damn ledge. Oh no, who's being held now? Astarion? Oh, wait, they came down. They came down, though. Get him! Sure, cutting words. Clench of the North Wind. That's a cool sounding ability. I don't know what it does, though. Ooh, Gale, it's your turn again. Alright, use a level 2. We need to wrap this up, Gale. Gale, we have places to be. Should a level 1 do it? Yeah, a level 1 should do it. Nice. Ooh, we all leveled up. I think we're level 10 now, actually. That's a milestone. Dude, what is going on?
That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer, Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
I ask again, who are you? And I'm going to need a name this time. Thank you for saving me. I always suspected you were a mind flayer. No, like literally not this. You were in the prism all this time? Why did you deceive me? I prefer the other version of you. Tell me everything. I mean, I do prefer the other version of him, but... You were in the prism all this time? Why did you deceive me?
It was necessary. Rare are those that would openly consider a partnership with a mind flayer. Even those who are on a path of becoming one. It's like I said before, I'm just like you. An adventurer, I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure, to a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work.
Yikes.
I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord GotY. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Lord GotY was one of the chosen in the colony. You don't say, Vince. Did you have to eat criminals' brains? So, are you going to tell me what this battle was about? How did you end up here? Or that Githyanki in the sphere, who is it? I mean, I definitely want to know this. But this one could also maybe give me the same answers. And more. I don't know. So you're going to tell me what this battle was about?
We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith
there we go.
herself. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication.
So that's Orpheus.
It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
But, like, could we maybe just ask him real nicely to have his powers instead of imprisoning him? Like, kind of like we did with the pixie? Maybe he'll just, like, give us his powers willingly. Were you imprisoned here too? Was it you or Orpheus that Vlaakith wanted us to kill when she ordered us inside the prism? Or how did GotY and the other Chosen find out about the astral prism? Were you imprisoned here too?
No. GotY sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How GotY or the other Chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
Was it you or Orpheus that Vlaakith wanted us to kill when she ordered us inside the prism? What happens if we free Orpheus? Could we kill Orpheus and seize his power? Well, maybe we should ask this other one first. Was it you or Orpheus that Vlaakith wanted us to kill?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Vlaakith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Vlaakith will be finished.
What happens if we free Orpheus? Because this was the thought that I had. Can we not just free him and use his powers willingly?
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him. And in so doing, you would doom us both.
I mean, that is a big risk.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained.
Oh.
The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already illithid. A sworn enemy. Just
but like
me.
I don't know, Lae'zel could talk some sense into him. We're alike in other ways, too. The more I talk to you, the less you seem like a mind flayer. I'm nothing like you. I'm no illithid and never will be. I don't know. Is it actually maybe inevitable now? Like, as far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already illithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. We're alike in other ways, too. So I'm saying me and the Emperor are alike in other ways, too? I don't know what that means. The more I talk to you, the less you seem like a mind flayer. I don't know. This one seems less confrontational. I'm gonna say number one.
I'm glad you think so. I agree. But there is one thing that you have that I do not. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. Yours continues to limit you.
Limit me?
As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change.
Nope. Nope. Wait, can you do this? Can you actually do this? Can you become illithid for the rest of the game or something? I would like that. Why do you say that? I don't like what you're implying, or I'm trying to avoid becoming a mind flayer. I thought you agreed to protect me. Yeah, I'm just gonna straight up say number 4 here.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty.
No.
If you let me, I can evolve you.
No. What would that entail? Do it, I'd like to evolve. If you can evolve me, why can't you stop ceramorphosis altogether? Or no way. I mean, we could just ask him for details first. I'm not committing to anything with this answer, right? I just would like to, we would just turn into an illithid, right? We would become this. What would that entail?
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial.
Wait.
You will retain most of your current form.
What?
And you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived
Are you serious? So he's not saying we would become... I'm so confused. If you can evolve me, why can't you stop this ceramorphosis?
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
Oh my god. No. But what if I get powers, though? And he said I still get to keep my good looks. No way.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with illithid potential.
What?
How could you be so cruel as to deny
stop
yourself
it.
what you want
Stop it,
most
narrator.
in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature.
Is this because I've been absorbing all the tadpoles?
So embrace it.
Is this because I... Wait. Is the game like, nah, just do it anyway, bro?
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
What is it? Or just eat it? Oh my god. Open your mind. Oh, hello, doggy. Oh, it's a bedtime. Can I have kisses? Oh, that was a good one. Thank you. You have good sleeps. You do lots of snuggles.
Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.
You smell very perfumey. Oh, it's... yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Oops. Open your mind to the tadpole. Detect thoughts. Probe at the tadpole's intentions. Wisdom. No, I won't do it. See, this is a wisdom roll, implying that this is wise to not do this. But I could detect thoughts first. Let's see what its intentions are. A. Look, I could even get advantage on this. But not both. I can get one or the other. Let's do advantage. Let's use those spell slots, Shadowheart.
The tadpole screams for growth with painful intensity. It has been starved of life, of purpose. It welcomes your probing like a void waiting to be filled. If you let it, it will evolve you, just as the Emperor said.
What is it? What is it? Can we talk more about this? I feel like I'm not gonna sign on the dotted line until I really know what's going on.
A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane, cocooned here for millennia. It has become extraordinary.
I don't care how extraordinary it is. Do I want this? Artemis! Stop saying Digivolve, first of all, in my live chat. That's not helpful. You know how you can be helpful. Is this, Artemis, straight up, is this a bad thing? Like, first of all, he said I get to keep mostly my current form, right? So, like, I'll still look like myself, but I'll be considered an illithid? Like, officially? Like, is this a bad thing? He says, don't turn your pretty face into a tentacle monster. Yeah, I'm a little worried about that part. Mostly I care about my good looks, I guess. But like, would being an illithid be all that bad? I don't know. As long as we don't look like the tentacle hentai monster, then, you know, we don't have to, like, technically we can pretend that we aren't one, but still have all the benefits. Artemis says, I'm pretty sure it doesn't turn you into a tentacle monster, I think. I'm pretty sure I think, says Artemis. Okay, what happens if you evolve the tadpole? I'm looking this up. I want to know. I straight up, I just want to know. Becoming half illicit will dramatically change your appearance. Your eyes will become dark and colorless, and black veins will cover your face. You'll then have more access to more powerful illicit abilities once you use the tadpoles to unlock them. So that's probably why that outer ring of abilities is, like, grayed out to us, because this is what we were waiting for to unlock them. Some of these abilities include Counterspell, B-Shape, and even permanent Charisma boosts. Very powerful stuff. However, all your party members will disapprove. They can later be persuaded to transform themselves, but they will all be extremely resistant to the idea. As for the game's narrative, while becoming just a half illicit has no major impact, it opens the door later down the line to become a full illicit. Fully transforming into a Mind Flayer will dramatically change the game's ending, so be careful going down this path. Should you evolve or not? On the whole, there aren't many downsides to becoming a half illicit, at least in the short term. For a slightly uglier appearance, you gain access to some powerful abilities and the option to become a full Mind Flayer later in the story, if you wish. However, it won't win you any friends, and people out in the world may not like your new form. If you're aiming to be a truly lawful good character, then you shouldn't take the transformation. Similarly, if you plan to go against the Emperor, siding with the Absolute, then transforming is a bad idea. It makes this mostly a role-playing decision, but if you want to become as powerful as possible, then yes, you should evolve into a half illicit. But honestly, I'm looking at a picture of this, like, their character. There's like a picture of their character, and she's all purpley. I don't know, maybe her skin just is purple, but she's definitely got some really crazy black spider veins going all over her face. I don't know, I don't know. If it didn't change your appearance at all, I think I would maybe be a little more open to the idea. What happens if you eat it, though? Because, like, this is, like, open your mind to the tadpole. You know what? We could do a save here and just, like, see what happens and then go back. Just so that we could, like, see. So that you guys can see it, right? They're just for, like... Oh, well, yeah, because I could literally, I could come right back to this spot. Look, I've already established that Vince has time-traveling capabilities, so... First, I mean, I could eat it. What if I just eat it? Oh, I don't know, like, but... I just saved. Why do I care so much? Let's just open our mind. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm going back. Full intentions. I'm going back on this save.
Through your veins as the tadpole awakens. Its yearning
Lick the spider again.
Your mind is a veritable feast.
Oh God!
The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different.
Wow.
Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite. When your allies see what you can do, I hope you encourage them to try it for themselves. But we mustn't lose focus.
Okay, we're going back. Hold on, we're going back.
The brain has...
So there we go. That's what it looks like, and that is very clearly why I said I didn't want to do it. Because, wow, that's horrifying. I don't want to look like that for the rest of the game. No thanks.
A tadpole. Nurtured by the
Can we eat
psionic
it?
energy of the astral plane.
Wait, why don't we eat it? Let's eat it.
What are you?
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens. Its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind
Oh, it just
is
does
a
the same
veritable
thing.
Feast.
I suppose, if it works. But if you had opened your mind to it, rather than consuming it,
Oh.
your allies could have taken
So now your
advantage of
allies can't take advantage of it if you
The
eat it.
tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it
Okay,
touches,
so there you go. For science, if you eat it, then your allies can't use it later. If you absorb it and open your mind, then they can. Now none of your allies can do it. Boo. Well, we're going back on that save. These are alternate realities. This is the true timeline.
by the psionic
Assuming
energy of the astral
assuming I don't fail this wisdom saving throw.
It has become extraordinary.
Oh my god, you need a 21 to succeed this? Are you shitting me? I don't think we passed. Oh no. Why is this so high? Do they want you to become a half illithid? Jesus. I mean, thank goodness I have some inspiration, but this is rough. Oh no, this is really rough. Oh no. Okay. It took 2
a
inspiration.
wave of disappointment, stronger than any you've ever felt. And then stillness. You've resisted your illithid instincts. For now.
You are not ready yet. Keep hold of it then, until you are. It has enough vitality to further your evolution. And your allies.
Oh, he's just saying we can all use it if we want to.
Perhaps you will be more inclined to try it when you see more of what our enemy can do.
Is he saying the difficulty is gonna spike?
We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
Half illithid. Oh. Wait, I think the game is confused. Wait, the game's confused, y'all. It thinks I did it, even though I didn't. Oh no, what's happened? Why is this popping up? Wait, are we still good?
Have a lot on my mind, and
We still look pretty. I think the game got a little confused there. I think the game got slightly confused. Didn't really account for me save scumming, I guess. But hey, look, we got... Wait, isn't this... Evolve an area of your mind to embrace... Isn't this just is this a regular one, or is this the strong one, though? I don't know. Do we want to learn Call the Weak, or do I... Like, what are these other abilities? Should I go and, like, learn these? I've been trying to avoid learning the ones that I actually have to use, like, actions for. Like, the passives are sort of what I'm more interested in. And I think that's probably why I went down here. But what is this passive? Once per turn, when you make an attack roll, the attack reduces that target's corresponding ability by 1. Can't be decreased lower than 1. That ability is the ability that is reduced is the same as the one used to make the attack roll. For melee weapons, this is usually strength. For range, this is dexterity. And for spells, usually your spellcasting ability. That's kind of powerful. That's once per turn? This is once per turn? Wow, that's strong. So do you guys see, if you squint really hard, you can see an outer layer of abilities, like all the way out here. Do you guys see them? There's one right there. There's one right there. There's one up here, up there, right there. You can't get to these, I guess, at all, unless you fully evolve the brain. Oh yeah, you can kind of see them better when I do this. Do you guys see those on the outer edge of the brain? You can't actually learn those at all. I can't even see what they are. You know, if I could peruse the abilities, Emperor, I think I would be a little bit more inclined to maybe think about it. But like, since you're not going to even let me peruse the abilities, then I don't know. You know, I'll wait to put in this tadpole. I'll give that some more thought. But wow, I can't. Like, a lot just happened. So this super sexy hot demon guy that I created has been a tentacle monster this whole time? Well, I know how this ends. I've been around long enough on the internet. Scroll of eye bite. Your eyes become black corridors walled in teeth. What the fuck? Your gaze capable of inflicting dread, sickness, or putting creatures to sleep. While concentrating, you may cast eye bite without expending a spell slot. Whoa. Okay, that sounds creepy and horrifying. And maybe Gale can learn it. Ooh, free potions. So there he is, the Emperor.
The gods are watching
wow.
me.
I'm just, look, I want to loot stuff. Is he gonna, why is this red? Is he gonna get mad if I loot these? I mean, so far he seems pretty chill about it. They have little brains on them, and I need them for potions. And look, they already died, so like, why not make use of it? Okay, just making use of what's there. I didn't kill them. I tried to save them. Can I talk to, Orpheus?
Let's see what this does.
The orb hums with cerebral magic. Permeable, but impenetrable.
Dude, this is so cool.
Within
Can we
it,
talk about this?
Yankee Prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned away.
I wish David was here right now, but David, if you ever watch this part, I want the computer that I'm gonna build to look like this on the inside. I want it to look like this. So what am I supposed to do? Just leave now, I guess? I'm just supposed to leave now, or do I talk to him again? Let's talk to him again one more time before we leave. God, he's real cool looking though, isn't he? You gotta admit, it's pretty cool.
There is nothing further I can do for you right now. Consider using my gift.
I feel like now that the cat's out of the bag, he's like way more aggressive with us. It's like not quite as nice and sexy, you know what I mean? Portal to the material plane. Yeah, I guess, sure. Wow. So now we're back in Worm's Lookout, huh? Ooh, are these people still around? Yeah, I wanted to loot these guys. Oh, wait, what did I just do? Oh, I went back in? Oops, I didn't mean to go back in. No, not. I didn't want to talk to Shadowheart.
The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now.
That's true, Shadowheart.
I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission.
Well,
saving my parents.
The prism is actually still your mission because it's the only thing keeping
something?
you from turning. Okay, leave. I didn't really mean to talk to you. I wanted to go back through the portal. Disney says mind-blowing. It is pretty mind-blowing. It is mind-flayer-blowing. Wait, no. No, can I undo what I just said? I need to undo what I just said. I didn't mean it that way. Or maybe I did. I don't know. I mean, he was hot in the other form. Couldn't he just, like, turn back into that? Day says stop, and Disney says Vinny, no. It was an accident. I didn't mean it. Oh God, why is Astarion not connected with us? Where's Astarion? Is he here? There he is. We need to level everybody up. Let's do that before we sleep.
What now? No one back home will ever believe this.
Let's level up. Level 10, y'all! There's only 12 levels, right? Level 12 is the max, like... But this is still a big milestone for us. Disney says spray bottle. Ooh, I gained another cantrip! Oh, but it's not like the good cantrips. It's like these. Ew. Well, I guess I could teach him Mage Hand. Minor Illusion creates an illusion that compels nearby creatures to investigate. I mean, that could technically be fun, but I feel like maybe Mage Hand would be more useful in general. He already has ways to distract people, and I don't know. Spells. Shoot. Oh, wait, why am I even acting like this is a choice? Of course I'm gonna teach my bard, BDSM. Of course I am. That's like right up his alley. And doesn't his armor look like particularly beautiful and shiny right now? Look at the textures in this game. Beautiful, beautiful job, artists. You did a great job on this game. Magical secrets. So the cool thing about Bard, specifically College of Lore Bard, I don't know if you guys remember this because it was a long time ago when we learned the first 2 magical secrets, but they can learn spells from other classes. Such as, for example, Magic Missile. I could literally teach our Bard Magic Missile. It's a thing I could do if I wanted to. I could teach him Misty Step. I could teach him... Hell, I could teach him Spirit Guardians, honestly. I could teach him Spirit Guardians. I could also teach him Fireball, though. Oh, I could teach him Fireball. Fireball might be better. But then again, I talk about all the time how good Spirit Guardians is. But Spirit Guardians is a concentration. Maybe I should do Fireball. I could also teach him, like, Eldritch Blast. Or I could teach him Magic Missile. Wait, if I teach him Eldritch Blast... Is this just a cantrip so he doesn't have to, like, you know what, maybe I should do Eldritch Blast. And then, because we have Eldritch Blast, we can absorb the tadpole and digivolve into Mind Flayers. It'll be like his new character arc. Honestly, I am half tempted to, like, at least learn Eldritch Blast. Maybe not, like, the last part that I said, but... What is this? Banishing Smite. I feel like this finger is very sassy, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm sorry, do you know where the grocery store is? Yeah, it's that away. It's just like, it's the... it's the... That does it for me. Can you guys see that? It's just the sassiness of the point. Possibly banish your target to another plane of existence. Possibly do it. Oh, okay, thanks. Dominate Beast? Oh no. Oh no, so the other one's BDSM. This one is just straight up bestiality. Oh no, we don't. So wait, what's the difference between Banishment and Banishing Smite? Oh, this one does damage as well. I see. Targets with 50 hit points or more can't be banished? Okay. I think I do want to play around with learning Eldritch Blast, genuinely, because I really have been wanting a force damage ability that isn't Magic Missile, that actually does like a decent amount of damage, because constantly I'm trying to break my way through rocks that need force damage, and I'm having to like throw bombs and stuff, so like... Disney says dominate Halsin. You make a compelling point, madam. Man, there are so many good things I could teach him, though. I mean, hell, like Misty Step would be worthwhile. You know, Fireball, you could make a huge point for Fireball. I could make a huge point for Bless. I mean, actually I can't, though, because, like, Shadowheart does that so easily with her mass heal stuff, though. But, I mean, literally, like, look at all these amazing abilities that Bard has. Like, Bard is, like, kind of incredible, I must say. I could even teach him Haste, like, permanently. It wouldn't even just be, like, a once per long rest thing. Because he's got, like, an item. I think his bow gives it to him. It's either going to be Fireball or Spirit Guardians, I think. And I feel like Spirit Guardians is definitely, like, a Shadowheart thing, so why don't we go with Fireball? It sort of also goes alongside his, like, cantrip Fireball. You know, he's got his Firebolt cantrip being his, like, premier spell in my mind, so, you know, maybe that works. Is there anything I can change that I would like to? Not really. Heat Metal, I don't use it all the time, but when I do use it, it's always really good, isn't it? It's a good spell. Honestly, I feel like Heat Metal is a little underrated. Or maybe it's not, I don't know. I don't know how people rate it, but I rate it quite highly. So we also, we got another Bardic Inspiration, and we got another level 5 spell slot as well. Alright, wait, choices pending. Skills. Oh, I get more skills as well, like more points and some skills. Oh, shoot. Okay, so I can do either I can do 2 of acrobatics, arcana, investigation, animal handling, insight, or perception. Oh, okay, this is easy. I'm doing perception. Holy... Dude, it gives you 4 more points. Okay, I'm doing perception and probably insight. Then again, investigation could help us out in the overworld, but I think these are the 2 that I want to do. Okay, there we go. Wow, that was actually quite a lot. Oh my god, I just realized Gale gets something really... I know what Gale gets at level 10, because I have been anticipating this for a long time. This is a huge moment for Gale. Okay, so level 10, he gets a level 5, another level 5 spell slot, which is great. But this right here is going to make Gale even more powerful than he already is by a substantial amount. Take a look at this, friends. Empowered Evocation. You can only get this if you are a level 10, I think, Evocation Wizard. Specifically, you have to be Evocation. Your grasp of Evocation magic has tightened, and you can add your intelligence modifier to damage rolls with any Evocation spells. This includes Magic Missile. Gale's intelligence modifier is +5. What this means, essentially, is that every magic missile now does 5 more damage. Each missile does 5 more damage. So if we hit for 8 missiles, that's an extra 40 damage with 1 attack that he gains just from simply being level 10 evocation. Nutty. That's nutty. What else do I want to teach him, though? I could teach him Friends, or I could teach him the Minor Illusion thing. I don't know. I could teach him this. Actually, let me teach him Friends, because I don't think he gains access. I think he can learn Minor Illusion from, like, a spell scroll. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think he can, so let's give him Friends, just in case he needs it for some reason. I don't know, maybe that's a waste, but whatever. I don't really care. At this point, he does what he does best, and that's Magic Missile, and he doesn't really use a whole lot of other spells, so this is all really just kind of fluff. This is all really just fluff in the end. I don't know. We could conjure Elemental, that might be fun, and then how about... We could play around with Telekinesis as well, that could also be fun. Any spells that I want to prepare? I mean, I haven't been using Darkness, so let's get rid of that, and maybe we'll try out a Conjure Elemental. See how that is, just for, like, fun times. Oh, man, I'm so excited to use Gale now. Oh, I totally had forgotten that that was a level 10 thing. And then Shadowheart looks like she gets something, but I don't even know what this is. Level 5 spell slot, of course. Divine Intervention. You can cast Divine Intervention to invoke your god's aid. Once used, this can never be used again. What? Call upon your deity in your moment of greatest need. Once they interfere, your deity will never do so in this manner again. The caster can only use this feature once in their adventure. What the hell does Divine Intervention actually... It doesn't tell me what it does, though. What? And then she can pick from these cantrips. God, I just... Gain advantage on intimidation and performance check? Sure, we can learn that. I think we knew that once upon a time and I got rid of it. Well, I don't know what Divine Intervention is, but it sounds crazy if you can only use it once per campaign. Anything that says you can only use it once per campaign, it's probably pretty good. Wait, Astarion learns more feats at level 10? Why level 10? Well, I mean, I guess I'm not going to complain, though. Oh, shoot, though. I wasn't expecting this so soon. Last thing I taught him was Sharpshooter. I don't really have... I mean, maybe I could just do Savage Attacker for the meantime. So that, like, his melee attacks will also be stronger. That's probably my best use here. Because if I try to do ability improvement and put in 2 more dexterity points, then his chest piece is just going to be, like, it's going to... He's still going to only be at... Like, right now it says he's at 18, but he's really at 20, because his chest piece gives him +2. But the chest piece also comes with the caveat that it doesn't count past 20. So if you hit 20 with the chess piece, then the next 2 points that you put into him from any other source basically get eaten up. And then the 2 after that start adding to it. So if I gave him 2 more points in dexterity, they would just be wasted. I could give him some more constitution, just to make him a little bit tankier, but I think I'd rather just do Savage Attacker. I know this is a good ability. If he needs to stab people, then that's just really good for him. I do like how simple Astarion is in terms of, like, leveling him up. He doesn't have spell slots, and he doesn't have a lot of things to do. He does his one, you know, he does his couple of things that he does really well, and that's about it. Alright, let's go to bed. Again. And maybe we'll actually get some real sleep this time, It's like what I say to myself every night before I go to bed, IRL. Okay. So everyone's all... Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? I'm so sorry. What the fuck is this? Shadowheart, did you just dye your hair overnight?
Be honest. What do you think of the new look?
If it helps you put the past behind you, I'm all for it. I love it. Not for me, but who cares? Day says it's a vibe, whatever helps her move on. Disney says, I was wondering when she'd get silver hair. Oh, have you seen pictures of her with silver hair? This is news to me. Should I be nice to her? I mean, she could take it the wrong way, and we don't want that either, but... Maybe I should just say if it helps you put the past behind you, I'm all for it. No, we need to be supportive friends. Always be a supportive friend. Okay? I love it.
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
So is she implying that, like, Selûnites... Well, I guess Isabel has white hair, too, but, like, is she implying that Selûnites all have white hair and Shar people all have black hair? Is, like, that's, like, what she's implying right now? Artemis says, I like the new look. Day says, I like this cut, though. Is it a different cut, too? I thought it was the same hairstyle, but just, like, white instead of black. And Dizzy says, dude, silver-haired Shadowheart is everywhere. I didn't know what it meant, but I get it now. Somehow do I live under a rock? Honestly, I've been on Twitter. I've been on YouTube. I don't know how I've avoided all of this, but, like, maybe this is a good thing. Artemis says the hairstyle is way better. It's different? I don't even notice a different. God, I'm one of those guys that, like, your husband or your wife, your girlfriend or boyfriend walks up to you and they're like, you know, they're like doing this. You're like, hey, hun. And they're like, hey, hun. Twirls hair in hand. Hey, what's up? What are you up to? Oh, you know, nothing. Nothing. And you're just like, okay, cool. And they're like, are you gonna say anything? About what? About my hair? Why? Is it different? Like, this is literally how I feel right now. Like, I'm the dumb husband that, like, doesn't even realize that she did anything different to it. What did she do? What do you mean she has different hair? How is the... Artemis, how can the hairstyle be way better when it's the same? They're the same picture, Artemis. They're the same picture. Day says, where did she get the bleach overnight? True. I'm also intrigued by this. Disney says, non-observant. The word you're looking for is non-observant. And Artemis says, bangs. I don't care what you want to do with Shadowheart in your free time, Artemis, okay? I don't care. I don't need to know about how you want to bangs Shadowheart, alright? But can you answer the question, what is different about her hair? Oh my god. So it looks like we can talk to all the party members about the tadpole. I think the special tadpole the Emperor offered will increase our chances of success. And then there's the We Should Journey separately. I guess I could do this one again. I want to talk to you about all that's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
She does look a little bit less, like, edgy, for sure, with the white hair. How am I holding up?
How are you holding up?
Okay, she's gonna say this over again.
Don't be so modest.
Artemis says, no, wait.
The last time
The
I met
bangs.
someone like you.
Again, Artemis, I don't need to know
Perhaps I
about
never
how
did.
many times you want to
And never
bang
will
Shadowheart,
again.
alright? I don't need to hear it. That is for the bedroom and the bedroom only, Artemis. But this bird in this camp is gonna annoy the shit out of me. Boop, 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 boop. Stupid bird. Baldur's Gate has loud creatures in it. And it's not even a gate. It's just a city.
Your parasite communes with Lae'zel's.
Artemis
Her
says
heart
cry.
races as she learns of the events inside the astral prison.
Uh-oh.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
I thought you didn't believe in this fairy tale, Lae'zel. The blood of the mother, who is he exactly? A mighty powerful prince if he can block out an illithid hive mind. What makes Orpheus such a threat to Vlaakith? Or our dream figure is a mind flayer? Isn't that more concerning? True, but I kind of want to know... I want to know more about Orpheus.
Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths.
Hmm?
For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat.
Didn't we already learn this?
Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler.
I think we already learned
The
this.
first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call
Wait a minute, so Vlaakith is not even the name? Vlaakith is like... Vlaakith means queen, I guess, or something. 157? That's a lot of Vlaakiths. I've been saying Vlaakith this whole time like it meant, like it was her name or something. How does Orpheus fit in? Keep silence. How does Orpheus fit in?
Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshis teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant illithid.
Oh no.
Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
What happens now? Also, I feel the need to say that Vlaakith 1 sounds like a ship or something from, like, Star Wars. Am I wrong? Like, doesn't that sound like the name of, like, a spaceship or something? The Vlaakith 1. What happens now? Then Voss was right. Orpheus is the seed of Vlaakith's demise. Or, it's just one Githyanki. Is he really all that dangerous to Vlaakith? I'm gonna say then Voss was right.
The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir.
You seem pretty sure of that,
If the
Lae'zel.
Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
So she's all for this guy. Honestly, can we free him? I feel like I want to free him, but I don't know. The narrator lady made it seem like that was a bad idea, and I feel like if the narrator lady is saying it's a bad idea, then it's usually a bad idea. I'd like to talk about Orpheus.
What about him?
Why is he called the Prince of the Comet? Why did Vlaakith keep Orpheus alive all those millennia ago? Who were the hostile Githyanki in the prism? Or on to other matters. God, there's so much. Why is he called the Prince of the Comet?
The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people.
There's gotta be more
Lies,
to him
of
than that.
course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign.
As poetic as that is, though, I'm sort of feeling like, what if he's got a tadpole in his head or something, and that's why his power, like, maybe that's why he has the power to, like, resist or, like, I don't know. I feel like there's just something, it's like something we don't know about this Orpheus character. And also, remember when I told you guys a long time ago that Orpheus is a very common name in Greek mythology, from very here, why don't we actually do like a little, like, we'll go to like Wikipedia and look up little synopsis on Orpheus that'll like put into words what I'm trying to say a little easier than me trying to just like think of some, like, you know, to put it into words. In Greek mythology, Orpheus was a Thracian bard, a legendary musician and prophet. He also was a renowned poet, and according to legend, traveled with Jason and the Argonauts in search of the Golden Fleece, and even descended into the underworld of Hades to recover his lost wife, Eurydice. For the Greeks, Orpheus was a founder and prophet of the so-called Orphic Mysteries. He was credited with the composition of a number of works, including several theogonies, the Orphic Hymns, and the Orphic Argonautica. Shrines containing purported relics of Orpheus were regarded as oracles. So basically, I mean, he was a bard, though. I don't know how that is going to translate to this game, but I don't know. Wouldn't that be cool if I decided to play a bard and the most powerful creature in all of Baldur's Gate 3, keeping the Illithid powers at bay, is also a bard? I don't know. Why did Vlaakith keep Orpheus alive?
The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a gay hive mind.
How, though?
A talent like that makes the
How
prince
can he
a
do that?
powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself?
Yeah, but how can he do that, though? See, that's the little bit of information that I feel like I need. All rhetorical, the game will hopefully explain it, but why would Vlaakith want Orpheus dead now if he's so valuable alive?
A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you.
True.
The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape. Better to risk the rise of Illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves.
Wow. That's really shitty. Who are all the hostile Githyanki in the prism?
Orpheus is honor guard, loyal to the end. Trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son.
So it sounds like Lae'zel, probably wants to free him too. I mean, I sort of want to free him, as long as he isn't going to kill me.
Very well.
On to other matters. The Emperor's astral touch tadpole promises... Oh no, we don't really want to say that. We don't really want to say that. Alright, does anybody else have anything to say? No? Alright. So we did just do a long rest, right? That counted as one? Yeah, that did count as one. So I think this is actually probably going to be a good place for us to maybe take a break. I can actually use this this little kind of moment of respite to, you know, between streams, check over our characters' gear and stuff, and maybe sort out Astarian's feat thing. I don't know if I'm going to, See, the thing about Astarian and that feat that we just learned is that that's technically the best thing, or one of the best things that he could learn in that feat section right now, until we get rid of this, the Graceful Cloth. And the problem with getting rid of this is that it gives him advantage on all of his dexterity saving throws and rolls, which basically is everything he does. All of his picklocking, all of his disarming traps, even some of his, I think that's it. But anything that anything that you need to steal or picklock, that's going to have advantage to it. If I get rid of this for something else, so that I can go back and put points via feats into his dexterity and get it higher than 20, then I need to be prepared to either live without advantage on all those thievery things, or I need to get it from somewhere else. Now, truth be told, we do have a pair of gloves that gives us advantage, but then he would lose out on these gloves, but that may be a trade-off I'm willing to make. I haven't decided yet. Artemis says, I very much thought you were talking about Astarion's feet for a second. Oh no, well, yes, his feet, but not his F-E-E-T, his F-E-A-T. Oh man. The English language, though, sometimes. I can understand the confusion. Good madam, I can understand the confusion. This camp really is very large. But it's pretty here. Like, honestly, I'm excited that we're finally getting to see some new areas. I'm excited, and like, look... Hold on, well, okay, the camera's not cooperating. Hold on, let's go over here. Like, come, camera! Camera, you son of a bitch! Okay, here, maybe if I target Shadowheart. Okay, yeah. Look at how beautiful. Like, just look at how beautiful this is. Actually, correct me if I'm wrong, but is this the... you guys will notice it when I go to end the stream tonight, but I'm using an image, an official Baldur's Gate 3 image as like an outro image for our streams, and it's of like a castle, and I think it must be of Baldur's Gate, because it doesn't look quite like this, but it looks similar. Well, it doesn't look like this, because it's not a camera clipping into rocks. I don't know why that's happening, but it's very pretty here. I'm just excited that, like, new things are finally starting to happen. And honestly, what a big revelation that happened tonight. I'm liking where Act 3 is heading so far. I've heard that some people were, like, disappointed with the story in Act 3, but I mean, so far, I'm kind of liking the direction it's going. Artemis says, it sure is a language. And Day says, I'm so excited for you to see the city. Hopefully no weird bugs. We'll really cross our fingers on that one, because I've heard that Act 3 is even buggier than Act 2, but who knows. And Disney says it is a very pretty area. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to go explore and do all of that stuff. Now, I don't know if we're going to stream. Tomorrow's Friday. Okay, the three of you, at least the three of you that are in chat right now, are y'all around tomorrow to watch stream? Disney, I think you said you're not going to be, right? What I'm trying to decide is if I'm taking Friday, Saturday, Sunday off and then streaming Monday again, or if I'm gonna stream Friday and then take Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. Does that make sense? I know I want to take 3 days, but I don't know which 3 days I want to do. Disney says I have a show tomorrow night. Are you free Monday night, Disney, again? I mean, it's okay if you guys aren't, but like, I have more fun when people are here to chat with me, obviously, so, you know, if I can kind of base my decisions around, you know, other people's schedules, I'm willing to do that. I think I probably will take tomorrow off then. I know Artemis just finally, you know, got to join us again for streams, and now we're going away maybe for another 3 days, but at least it'll give you some time to catch up on streams, Artemis, if you want to go back and watch the other stuff. Did you guys see the clip of the... Pat posted a clip of the Balthazar fight, and when I did the Team Rocket thing, and I gotta say, that scream? Legendary. That's like easily one of my all-time favorite clips that anybody's ever posted of our streams. It's just the sound that came out of my mouth is quite extraordinary. So Artemis, if you missed any of that stuff, you should definitely go back and watch it. It was a crazy stream. Alright, friends, well, I think I am going to go ahead and end it off there. We don't need to have another 5-hour-long stream tonight, and I am admittedly a little tired from the lack of sleep that I had last night, but do not fret. I feel like we're in a good place right now to kind of end off. You know, things have kind of settled down a little bit, and then when we resume on Monday, we will come back to it, and we will hopefully march our way into the city and maybe do some shopping. That would be lovely. Papa needs a new pair of boots. Actually, I don't know if that's true. Do we need boots? Actually, oh. Advantage on dexterity saving throws. Wait! What boots does Astarion have? Oh, he has the Misty Step boots. You know what? I almost never use Misty Step on him. So if this does what I think it does, I actually could give him these boots, and that would solve my problem. And then I could put those feats into dexterity points instead, and then we could hit 22 dexterity. But then I would lose... I don't know. I'll think about it. I have some things to think about between tonight and Monday. Disney says, good night, Vinny. Please try to get some rest, and good night, friends. See you next time. See you later, Disney. And Artemis says, nighty-night, y'all. Nighty-night, Artemis. And nighty-night, Day. And nighty-night to everybody who was in here, who watched this, and anybody who watches in the future. I hope you have a wonderful night. Please, everybody, treat yourselves well and try to get rest. Do not follow my example and actually try to get sleep. I don't know. Hopefully, I will actually sleep tonight. We'll see. Day says it's morning for me, but good night, everyone. Oh yeah, that's right. You're in the Philippines. Sort of around where Cheryl is-ish. Interesting. Well, that's good for you, I guess. It's like 11, 12 here. In fact, by the time we were done with last night's stream, it was after 1 a.m. for me, which is pretty late. Get some rest, Vinny. Thanks for the stream. Thank you, Day, and we'll see everybody on Monday. I had a wonderful time. This was a great stream. I actually had a lot more energy than I thought I would, and that was largely due to the fact that the game is super fun, and you guys are really, really, you guys keep me good company. I'm so grateful for you guys being here. But thank you guys again, and I will see you all Monday for more Baldur's Gate 3. See you then, friends.